And the bunch of
What
the fuck is
happening?
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back
Hello.
to mlptg, the Bannermanes, episode 107, A Spoonful of Pity. But what will happen today, that is for me to know and you to find out. As for what happened last time, Electra.
All right. Last time on the Bannermanes, we started out in Erlon. Few of us decided that we needed to get the rest of us outfits for the ball, so we decided to teleport to Dakalai and then take the train to Kaladai. So after we said some goodbyes, we went to the teleportation circle. Peck was with us, but decided to stay behind, understandably so. After we teleported, we ended up in Dakalai. It was a quick walk to the train station. We were able to get all of our food and all prepared before we got onto the train for the ride across the Great Friendship Bridge. It was pretty uneventful. Bellhop got charged a lot of money from taking stuff out of the mini fridge, but it's all right.
What?
Once we were in Kaladai, we stepped off the train and we saw no one other than Buckback himself. Sarcy went over and talked to him, and we realized that he is going to the ball, which is probably going to be a bit of a problem since we were also expecting to bring Jinx there, but we can maybe figure something out before the ball in that regards. After that, we headed to the tailor, and we were able to get inside because it seemed like she had some sort of magical lock on it with Electra's dress. Once we were inside, we started getting fitted, and we heard Buckback again in the back talking to the tailor, and it sounded like they were very close. Electra and I think it was Wickerwind that heard that, and we told the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
After we were done there, we headed off to the fancy hotel. Went to bed, and then in the morning we were able to go down for some breakfast, and we met Ivory Drop. She was there. Electra has her suspicions as to why she might be there, but that's yet to be seen. And I think after that, it was Wicker and the other dear boy.
Balcony Blitz.
Balcony Blitz. They went off to deliver some letters, and then we headed off to the shows.
Yes. Left alone in Kaladai, ye folk. You guys are. I believe that was the last thing that we did, right? Was Wickerwind was like,
Yeah.
I gotta go, and then ran off somewhere.
Last thing we did was we tried to play blackjack but failed miserably.
Ah, yes, that is truly yes.
Yeah,
You just
that
threw the
sounds
cards
like-
all over the road. They're everywhere. You did a bad job dealing these cards.
I didn't deal anything.
Well, yeah, you dealt shit. You dealt nothing to anybody. You just spilled cards all over the ground.
Yeah, it's 50 to a pickup. It's a popular game. You just throw
No,
the
we're
cards
playing-
on the ground and then you pick them back up.
Well, you could win this game all by yourself. I'm not cleaning this up.
Uh,
You're come on, Fortuna.
Yeah,
That's
win.
not how you deal cards. I'll show you how to deal
Fortuna.
cards. And,
I didn't know you played cards, Wickerwind.
bellhop. Sorry,
Oh.
I don't play cards, but I deal them a lot. Usually in envelopes, and then he's starting to pick up cards. And then,
Is he gonna put them inside the envelopes?
no, he's not gonna put them in the envelopes. But once the cards are there, he's gonna try his hoof at shuffling them around using his adopted male card handling. You playing the ukulele when you know how to play the guitar type of skill set.
Pretty based.
Okay.
Well, let's see it. Let's see you shuffle.
Are you gonna do a performance check for that?
I think
I
so.
would if I were not delayed to log in.
Real quick, is the permission for drawing turned off for like entering text? I can't seem to do it.
It shouldn't be, but also I've been trying to refresh. I'm not able to get in over here. It's having some issues. I might power cycle the server really quick. I'm gonna do that.
Go for it.
Yeah, it'll be about like 2 minutes. But until then, continue talking. If we need to do rolls, I'll just I'll let you know. So I'll just let that power cycle for a little bit. But yeah, like Wickerwind, he's got like a pretty good hoof at what he's doing. All that letter handling seems to definitely have be like a tangential skill set that translates into this.
He's got notably quick hooves.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing, is that he's like lightning fast with the moving things around. He'll slide a few back out. He'll slide the whole deck back to Sarsaparilla, one card at a time, with across the table.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Now try to order.
Yeah, well,
order them. Try to order them in numerical order.
No, don't tell him to cheat. Don't tell him to do that.
I want to see how fast it goes.
numerical order. Well, that calls to my sorting ability, and then that's when he would indeed he would take them up and then he'd flip them over and he'd read them. He'd kind of like eyes would scan over all the cards at once, and then with all the cards like on the table, he would kind of do the thing where he kind of picks and like quick touch and slide. Like he'll quickly touch one and slide it in one direction and kind of make 12 different stacks of all, or 12 or 13 stacks of all the 4 cards. So it's just they're all separated. They're not necessarily in a stack, but they are separated.
Impressive.
Can package that back up and resell it.
But how would you think about joining the high rollers? We could use a dealer like you.
Do y'all have a mail? Do y'all do mail business in Dakalai as well?
We have a mailbox.
A mailbox, huh?
Yeah, letters go in and out a bit. You can watch that. You can stay guard over that.
Well, as fun as that sounds, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. There's a lot of mailboxes, a lot of places. I'm not quite ready to be tied down like that.
Your loss. We tip our dealers well.
Where are you guys dealing cards, by the way, is the question. Do you guys go back to the tavern, or like where
Nothing
you guys...
like how a mail pony gets tipped, I bet.
What wait? Are we supposed to be tipping mail ponies?
What, you don't tip your
News to
mail
me.
pony or your mail ruminant?
No,
Wait.
I'm never home when I get mail.
Yeah, they just leave the mail there. What?
Yeah.
how am
Well, I
supposed
guess
to
I'm
know?
thinking of postage.
I
Or
don't
maybe
pay
I'm
that
thinking
either.
of you guys, because you all have more money than you know what to do with, anyways.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
broke.
trade.
Compared to
y'all
what I
trade
used to
money
have,
around
I'm
like
rarely
it's dirt you're
broke,
kicking
really
on the
broke.
road.
You know, I used to be a multi-millionaire. That
I've
only
always
lasted
been
a
broke.
couple of weeks.
A couple weeks is a long time to be a millionaire.
The sheets are not opening. I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah, it's having some issues here.
Is there a nice little map of Kaladai that we can walk around?
I wish.
Bruh. We really are the B team.
I'm on it.
Oh, don't
Can't
worry.
even get no maps.
I didn't say it wasn't in the works.
Oh no.
Now.
He's working on it. He's working on it.
Yeah, Anon can confirm this.
I don't know. This session's going on your quarterly performance review.
Ah,
Okay.
no, not my performance review.
Oh yeah, us players, we've been going behind your back. We started our own little DM Discord group, and we are reviewing the shit out of you, dude. And
Yep,
it's not
up.
looking good this quarter.
Oh boy. I would like to do things. Unfortunately, I have to wait for my own thing to load in for me, so which isn't happening for some reason. So we're
My
wait.
thing just never
Based.
unloaded.
Oh yeah, no, like the entire server, I just power cycled it, so it just shut down the Linux instance. And
I'm back on it.
Where?
We back.
Mine seems to be working just fine, yeah.
that's why I have trust issues. All right.
Yeah, I joined it pretty quick. but well, now I refreshed and now
Where's
it's
my
Oh yeah, it's never mind. It's
Oh.
done.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yes.
Anyway, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
In other news,
Let's do this. Bam.
Are there any little pamphlets or posters around town that could tell us of any like current events?
There probably is. I would totally have diplomacy and perception checks for you. But kind of like looking around. You do actually like I guess taking like a look around the immediate city, trying to see like maybe like something that's up. You do actually spy something that's interesting. Sarsaparilla. There seems to be some perhaps some flyers around that you see. Wanted posters.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, with a very familiar face on it, as a matter of fact.
Uh-oh.
A certain
Uh-oh.
Kieran you guys had seen earlier that day. A certain chaff.
Kieran?
Yes.
Hey, come guys, look at these pictures. This is the guy that was with us at the in our breakfast.
oh no.
Oh, we should have apprehended him. We could have. How much is the bounty?
It's like only like a 50 gold bounty, pretty much. But like
This is beneath you.
it seems to be
Yeah.
related to something about disappearances recently in the city.
His
What,
appearances.
He's been kidnapping people.
Didn't
Well,
seem
he
like that kind of
disappeared
person.
himself.
Or pony.
Wait, who's kidnapping people?
That's the mystery, Miss Detective.
Okay, let me get my notebook.
Yeah,
And it may only be 50
these down.
gold, but it's also bragging rights or something if we bounty hunted someone that Moon Planner wasn't here to catch with us.
Wait, what do you mean only 50 gold? That's
Only
like
50 gold.
More than I have.
That's 3 times my yearly salary.
You should try becoming a male deer.
I picked the wrong line of work.
I don't think she
Hmm.
could be a female deer.
What do you mean? You be a
No,
doe.
If there's beer that can turn me into a Karen, there's probably beer that can turn me into a deer.
Kieran Deer.
Deer in.
Dear.
Fine, let's
What did you
check
call
out
me?
this mystery. What?
A deer
What?
in.
Darren?
Rick.
You want to be a deer in? That's what you're saying.
Deer and where?
Why?
No, if you want to be a deer so bad, we can get you some like antlers. You know, like those little what's fantasy Halloween called again?
Something.
The
I'm sure.
Odyssey.
No, that's
Mm.
Oh, my bad. Halloween. Okay,
Christmas.
yeah.
To be announced. Yes. IOU right now is.
Well,
what it's
I'm
called.
sure there's reindeer antlers that are wearable around this time of year, right?
Well,
What?
You know those little
Consider
antler headbands with the jingle bells on them.
well, he kind of Wiggerwin kind of taps his subs a little bit, like he's considering something. He says, "Well, if you really want to be a deer," and then he reaches into his bag, and then he pulls out his own antlers, the ones that shed off of his head a while back.
You
And then he,
You're carrying those around?
and then he, well, I was using them to do some painting and some tattooing a little bit. He says
What?
as he's,
how? How do you
Doing his
tattoo and
clothes.
paint with antlers?
I guess it's more the tattooing. He says, and then I would roll a crafting check, Mr. DM, but I'm still not able to get into the game.
Yeah, I'm
That's,
not able to either.
that-
I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, that's kind of like saying, yeah, I do tattoos with my fingernail clippings.
I just keep my foreskin in my wallet. The one that-
Yes, this perfectly stretched
what?
ball sack.
Brashy.
You say that here, but what do you think the fake deer, the deer horns you would buy are made out of?
I was just saying an equivalent, all right?
Ivory?
A shed part of the body.
Anyways, Wickerwind would turn around, and he would have the headband of his own antlers. And he kind of like waves them in front of Bellhop.
Yeah, that's mighty cute.
Yeah, fulfill your dreams of being a deer. Put it on.
No,
Put it on.
no, thank you.
Then why did you order these? He worked so hard to make these for you.
Yeah, what's the big idea,
But-
Bellhop?
You're hurting. You're hurting his
Fine,
feelings. You want to hurt the deer's feelings?
Fine, buddy.
He's about to cry.
He's putting on the pouty face.
I'm putting them on, but if hear me out on this one. If I just start generating some weird racial stereotypes and I get called out for it, it's your fault, not mine. Come on, put it on.
It's your fault that the
Okay.
antlers make you racist.
Then- Yes, Bellhop is given deer antler headband, authentic.
Yeah. You know
Whoa,
what?
where did Bellhop go? Who is this new person with us? This
It's
much cuter person than that was standing here before.
it's Deer Hop.
Oh, dear Hop, we have a friend named Bellhop.
Balcony was here to see this.
Yeah, she looks a little bit like you, but like way uglier.
Oh, he can be.
Oh.
then he's
Okay, don't push it, bud.
He's gonna cast sending to balcony blitz, telling him to come meet them back downstairs. Also to bring his horns.
And he will respond with an A-OK. Both of them? Okay.
Uh-oh, 502 back gateway.
Yes, it's
Yep.
turned it off.
Back
I'm
away.
turning it back on again.
Oh, no.
God.
Game God. Where's the game? Where's my game?
Okay, should be back up now. Well, the DNS, not the game, but it'll be back on in just a second.
I started off my session for technical problems.
I
please.
know, right? Wasn't having these issues earlier. I'm sorry, guys. You know how it is. It'd be like that sometimes. All right, launch. I thought it was just a me thing, but yeah, you guys are having issues too. So that's wild. That's
Are deers
wild.
popular in this town? Maybe we can push you around and trying to convince people that you're a celebrity of some sort.
Well, I am just a male pony or male deer by nature. That makes me pretty famous. But the closer we get to Snipstone, the more attention I would get. It's hard to compete here. I don't know. I've never actually.
I think Snipstone is a bit far away, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's where the academy is.
Hmm.
That's where Deer Hub Central of the whole Astalon land is. And waves his hoop around and makes a big gesture of it.
You know, I got a question actually. Sir, have you ever delivered a letter that was so old, like 70 years old?
Oh,
Or
you
something
mean
like
like
that.
you mean like
Like-
lost long found letters? Well,
or something like deliver this 70 years from now to this address. Got a deal.
well, I've gotten to bring mail that wasn't necessarily you return mail. Like if you find mail and there's no to address, you can bring it back to the who sent it. So I've done that before for letters that have been lost out on the sides of the road before. And who knows how long those could have been there.
Do you keep track of the names and addresses that send and receive mail?
They might do that at HQ, but I at least keep track of what I'm doing in each city. Yes, and he pulls out a little notebook. We've been really on our mail game ever since Wati, Balcony, and I.
Now, actually, I have a bigger question over here. But is there some illegal stuff that you cannot send through mail, right? Or is everything free game?
I would think, Mr. DM.
What's that?
Can you send? Is there anything illegal to not be sent through mail?
Usually, like, if it's gonna harm the recipient.
Well, yeah. Here's my question: how do you check for that if you're not allowed to open up mail?
Yeah.
Detect
How are you so
spells.
sure what is a bomb or what is not?
There's spells like detect poison.
Well, no, what about the detect bomb?
Yeah, but I guess
Detect bomb.
poison. Detect poison, but what if that thing is being sent to a hospital? Maybe it's samples.
Well, earlier, Mr. Wind established here that he can tell what mail he has just by touching it.
Yeah, I guess.
He can tell from a bill, from a check, you know?
Actually,
So,
is the game
Here-
running again?
I'm-
Because
do
I
you
promise
regularly
I'm
feel
trying.
around for bombs?
You always give it a complimentary check. I don't try to pry, but it's just part of the training that you should make sure you're looking out for anything suspicious or dangerous.
hey, spike up.
What training do you get for mail bombs?
A lot of blindfolded feeling around, but there's also trying to detect magic for those that are able to use casting. Otherwise, sometimes they will give you artifacts that can do it for you.
Artifacts? Like valuable artifacts?
Well, I don't know how valuable they are. They make them like a dime a dozen in Snipstone. I wouldn't say they're value. I don't know. I guess it depends on who's valuing it, right?
Hmm.
Do you think being able to detect if something is a bomb or acidic or
And you're saying these bomb detecting technology is only available for the mail service?
I'm saying we have our own way of doing it, but I'm sure you can find something in Goldenport.
Well, you can find everything in Golden Port.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Are you planning on sending something through the mail, Sarsi?
No, I was more planning on going to
Yeah.
the HQ and taking some nice things, but
What?
well, you made those artifacts sound so nice and valuable, but then you backpedaled on that. So
No, I wonder why I did that. And he kind of gives a little stick of his tongue.
oh, so you did
Tongue
that
out.
on purpose. So they are valuable and they are rare and they are worth lots of money.
I'd like to see you go and try.
Well, yeah, okay, someday.
Yeah, then we can all go to Snipstone. And he kind of claps his little hooves together like he just webbed you into a trap.
Don't encourage her.
What?
What?
He's incorrigible.
I didn't hear what you said, Bellhop.
Don't encourage her.
Oh. Well, I should encourage all of you to go to Snipstone at least once in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Even
Tony
if it means stealing from their Bannermanes.
You won't succeed at that, but it'll be nice to see the academy for yourselves.
I'm a high roller. There's always a chance.
I figure if anybody could, it's Sarsi.
Well,
There's
Triple's
always-
getting pretty good these days, but
Also true.
There's always griffins nearby. They have a lot of hoarded treasures. They're so
Wow, don't get me started on the Griffins.
yes, but I don't want to climb a mountain just for gold. I'd rather steal it.
I'm not gonna care if you steal from them. And you steal from them all you want. You know.
From
Waves
who?
his
The
stuff.
Griffins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so what is it? It's okay to steal from griffins and not from
Yes.
deer, and
Yeah.
not from deer?
Yes.
No,
That's racist.
Griffins
What's wrong with
are
Griffins?
some of the best creatures out there.
Griffins and deer are like really big rivals. In fact, they take it a little bit step farther to being more he kind of taps his hooves together. Hunty.
What was there some big griffin and deer war way back when that we don't know about?
They like to tap into their predatorial roots.
You know, I may have to side with Wickerwind on this one. Griffins are notoriously aggressive towards ruminants.
He
I've
knows.
heard
He
some
knows.
things in my day.
What? So you get eaten by griffins?
Some of us do.
What happens when you see a griffin on the street of a city?
I
Do
go
you
to the other
cross
side of the street. Yes, I do
That's a li-
exactly that.
I don't know, but it's still a little messed up if you think about it. It
It is messed up.
well, clearly a griffon in the city is not there to eat other deer. So why would you cross the street at that point?
You never know, Sarcy. You never know.
That
No,
I
I
didn't
think
know
I'm
it-
stronger than the average griffin that on the street these days, but
You
never know. There's always that chance, right? And he points his hoof. There's always that chance.
you think you're stronger than the average griffon, like that big one that was with us before.
Oh yeah.
Well, that one was like really big, but
Wait, did Wicker Wind actually meet? I don't think he was there when. Yeah.
we saw
I did-
we saw them
I didn't
when,
know Mr.
Heck
Wind
was-
could hold so much hatred in his heart. I didn't think he had a hateable bone in him, but now I know that he hates griffons with every inch of his body.
well,
Peck
I don't
they
know
hate
where
us
you're-
up until
first.
the train, to the train station.
I'm gonna look around. Are there any griffins around?
They
Just
hated us
on the street?
first.
Fucking griffins.
Oh hey, the game crashed again.
Yeah, I know. I promise I'm doing everything I can to get this while you guys are talking.
I don't know, Wicker. I've seen two griffins fight each other, and all I'm saying is you're kind of small compared to some of them.
Some of them even have guns.
That is true.
Okay, Electra, pretend you're a griffon and attack Wickerwind.
Ah,
I want to see what Wickerwind does when he is confronted by this griffon threat.
No offense, Electra, you're a little too lithe to be impersonating a griffin.
Okay, what about you then, OP? Talking all
What's
this
that
shit.
supposed to mean?
I think Electra would make a fine griffon. What makes you say that Electra would not make a good griffon?
Kieran's are small.
Okay, well you two
I am
stand on each
small.
other's backs and pretend that you two are one griffon.
Our powers combined.
I think it'd be easier for us to pretend to be dragons.
No, well he's not he doesn't hate dragons. He hates griffons.
We don't even have wings.
Well, you could wait. You could
can
wave your
wait.
arms to the side.
I've seen you grow wings tons of times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold on,
but-
OP. You have wigs. You hit me in the face with one last time.
That's different, though.
We should go
That's-
convince Buckback to pretend to be a griffin.
That's not-
He's a lot closer. Or Buckbeak.
Or maybe he knows a griffin. He kind of gives a little bounce of his
Wait.
eyebrows, like a eh.
Okay, so
Buckbeak is a
anybody that
griffin?
knows a griffin is a suspicious person.
I
know
know
it.
a griffin.
We all know a griffin now. Peck was here. We all know a griffin. We are now
I mean, like,
suspicious
just
people.
because he's suspicious. I mean, because he knows lots of creatures.
Are there any griffins just like hanging out in the street?
Just outside, sure.
Yeah, just outside. Ah! Look over there!
I jumped more from that than you, but you just leave that
Hide!
griffin
Hide,
alone. They might,
They're
minding
going
their
to
own-
eat you! I'm making a big
minding
scene.
minding
Huge
minding their
fucking
own
scene.
business. So you just stop that.
No,
Cersei.
you two griffins! You stay where you are! You stay there!
Oh,
Our
no.
precious dear friend will not be hurt by you!
You're making a scene, Cersei. Shut up! It's in the
I'm
middle of
protecting
something.
you! I can see you quivering!
They
You are
kinda,
quivering! Your knees are buckling!
they kind
I
of
wonder if I still have some booze left.
they kind of run away. They're
Opie's
That's-
walking away like Louis just hit the button.
Whew. Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, I'll say.
Ooh. We better keep an eye for any griffins we may find in this city. They could be anywhere. You can't trust them. At least that's what Mr. Wynn says.
You can trust them all you want, but I'm gonna just keep my distance.
No, that's why I'm keeping. I'm trying to protect you. So I don't want to turn around and then you're missing half of your rib cage.
I would hate for that to be the case too.
Okay. Then we should go on Griffin patrol.
Yeah. I'll go on Griffin
Mare.
Patrol.
Let's get some
All right.
hoods.
Griffin Patrol, huh?
We will make sure that the streets are clean of this threat to deer. How will mail ever be delivered if all these griffins are hanging out in wait trying to get another snack.
Darcy, I think it only happens in the Griffin lands.
Well, we're close. We're close.
We are kind
Well,
of in
who's
between.
to say that they do not come down from the mountains to hunt, and they all drag tons of lifeless bodies back up the mountain to eat in their hordes?
I'd fry them before they got close to you.
We
I
should all
promise.
we should all get some antlers like that, so they won't know which one of us to attack.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Perfect.
And I
That's
actually
really good
don't have
idea.
mine, so I
Yeah,
would
but-
probably look just like a regular pony because I don't even have mine right now.
Okay, Bellhop, you are now our official deer decoy.
Oh, I'm bait, but if you want more antlers, where do
Any
we get them?
griffons in the city, come eat this delicious looking deer.
Yeah.
Where's my booze? Where?
Seems
Hang on,
vulnerable.
let me get my booze.
Where's balcony?
Yes, look at the way that this deer is marinating her insides with tasty alcohol.
Wait, was Balcony kidnapped?
No, it's probably around the time when he'd probably be showing up and then just seeing Wickerwind, I guess, paraded around like a piece of meat.
No,
No,
we're parading the decoy, Bellhop.
Bellhop.
Oh,
yeah.
bellhop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke them if you got them, Bellhop.
I mean,
Let's go to the center of the square so that any of the flying griffons can see you from miles away with their hunting eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna confuse them even more. I'm gonna get in our sip of Kieran beer.
man, you start sipping the Kieran beer, and you're more getting mutters than you are like takers of this particular, I guess, challenge or bait that you've set up. Like mutters here and there that other people who are not probably directly part of this can hear. Seems like people are a little suspicious of you. I think we should-
Griffons, far and wide, come take a taste of our tastiest deer.
Hey, bird brains.
One of them you kind of hear like just say like, maybe we should report them to the guards. I think this counts as suspicious activity.
The only thing suspicious in this city is the presence of griffons. And our good blue friend who is shying in the back over here can attest to this fear.
Yeah,
Speak up,
he's,
Swift?
speak up, Wickerwind.
no,
Oh, yeah.
Wickerwind is like
Wickerwind, yeah.
hiding between Kieran's right now.
No, you are the one that educated us of this griffon threat, and you must tell everybody now how much we should not trust these people.
Hey,
Stop.
says Balcony Blitz, finally getting to the party.
Balcony, get down! There's dangerous griffons in the city.
He raises his eyebrow. Uh-huh.
Don't raise an eyebrow, lower yourself.
He says, pointing to himself, can handle myself. Why are you scaring everybody?
They're blowing it out of proportion. I was just telling them how some griffins can be very aggressive and wily.
He gives you a look, and like squints you up and down, Sarcy. That's not fun.
Well, yeah, it sounds like getting eaten by a griffin is not very fun enough. That's why we are here. We have our delicious decoy. She whispers in it. Decoy.
Decoy?
And then Wickerwind makes a gesture. He points to his empty antlers. And then he points to Bellhop, who's wearing the antlers.
And we're
Then he
trying to see
points
if there's any
The
dangerous griffons.
balconies. He points to balcony's head. Kind of gives a little bounce of his eyebrows.
The perfect decoy.
Wait,
We
so-
just don't want our good two dear friends to be eaten by these big hungry griffons.
Our dear friends.
yeah, he's
You know
looking-
what? I'm gonna actually put this in. I'm gonna put the fucking deer antlers in the inventory.
No,
Gotta
no, no,
create
no.
an item for it.
They're on your head.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put them in the inventory and then put them on my head as wearable.
What a fashion
I'm
statement.
gonna whisper to Electra real quick.
Ooh.
Do you think there's a way to permanently stick these antlers on?
I'm sure there's a way. I probably can't do it myself.
Oh, but you know so much magic.
Well, most of that kind of magic doesn't last forever unless you do some pretty complicated and expensive stuff.
So I don't want to have to buy super glue.
It'd probably end up being a lot cheaper.
But if we go to a store and buy glue, they're going to know.
Sovereign glue is a thing. Out of character, I know you're whispering.
Okay. you cannot hear this. You keep your head down.
Yeah.
I suppose you could probably. No, I've got nothing. I can't do it myself.
We are in the fashion capital of Astelon, though. Oh gosh, why do those two things have to have be so similarly named?
Astion and Erelon.
But yes, not that I'd want to really appropriate my own culture, but if it were for the sake of showing admiration towards ruminants, then I wouldn't care. Rolls his hoof left and right.
Where?
Yeah. Balcony is just like he's kind of like taking off the deer antlers and just giving them back to Bellhop. First off, when he's speaking, he's like talking to Cersei while he does this. That is very highly he kind of thinks racy. Racy would be the term.
I told you.
Hey, it's not me being racy. It is the hatred. It is the racy of Mr. Wickerwind that has gotten me all riled up.
And
he let all of us know about this very serious Griffin threat. I'm just trying to help.
And he kind of squints. He narrows his eyebrows at you. And if you keep on, we're gonna have a problem. And he gestures between like himself and you, Cersei. And I don't like to be a negative Nancy, he says.
But don't you feel so much safer now that we have a decoy there in the middle of the city square, so that you don't get bitten?
And it's around this time, like while you guys are arguing, you see like some guards probably from down the street starting to come over down your way.
Oh, thank God, somebody's come to help.
Naturally, 2 griffins. As
Oh!
God.
We have to run! They got inside the establishment.
And
These griffins are pigs too.
and they kind of like look around to the rest of you guys. How much has she had to drink?
I'm sober.
Yes.
I'm sober. You're the drunk one. Look at you and
Hey.
your stupid hat that you're
Sober.
wearing.
Hey, I put this on out
Smell
of
her
respect.
breath. Smell her breath. Look in
Hey,
the
hey,
paper
no,
bag.
no,
Look
no,
in the
no,
paper
no,
bag that she's holding.
No. This
It's full of
it's lemon.
vomit.
It's lemon juice. It's lemon juice.
It's limoncello. That's alcoholic.
It's medicinal.
Yeah, and like they're kind of like pushing you to the side here, Cersei. You need to stop making a scene, young lady.
I'm trying to have a public service announcement about. Wait a second. Right, you two are griffons. This is not good. our blue friend here, his name is Wickerwind and his address is
You don't wait.
blah 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 blah. His address.
I feel like their diplomacy level has gone down to unfriendly now.
Hey, get your.
Cersei.
Electra walks up to them and Cersei. Our friend here just is worried. You see, she thinks that griffins might be highly
Hungry.
aggressive against
Very very hungry.
ruminants, and maybe in the past this was definitely a thing. But you guys aren't gonna hurt our friend here, are you?
You're not going to eat him. You're not going to cook him over to 450 degrees in the oven. You're not going to do this. You're not going to pull his meat apart and make little pulled deer sandwiches that are also delicious.
And then, like as you're talking, Balcony Bliss just suddenly there's the cloven hoof in your face. No, she's with us. She's fine. I think she's just having an episode. And kind of like roll. They look down toward Balcony Blitz's mail badge. They kind of roll their eyes and like let Sarsi go. They look like they had half a mind to arrest her pretty much. Kind of like look down. Well, keep your friend in check. Any more public disturbances, and we're gonna be taking you down to the station house.
It's our one-woman show.
You keep your claws in check. I don't want to see a big bite taken out of my two very precious dear friends here.
Electra leans over to Ophi. I'm not sure if she's joking anymore or if she
See
actually
how
believes it.
dedicated. See how dedicated she is to her art form.
River's like hiding his face in Opie's side. He's just like trying to hide.
Should we just try to distract her with something else at this point?
I'm gonna, Ophi's gonna just kind of slowly walk away with Wickerwind to get him away from this scene.
What a way to start a session.
Yes.
That was not very nice of her.
I think I think she was trying to. I can't even tell. My head hurts.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if she worships the unspoken secretly.
I thought I was pretty open about that.
Oh,
Well, I don't worship. I just act in his image.
that's for sure.
It's how you bank luck for yourself. If you cause a little bit of chaos, a little bit of control comes your way. I don't know. It was Wickerwind's story that got me so scared. He looked so scared himself when he was tearing up at the sight of Griffons. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to protect you.
Around here, it's kind of an open secret that happens, but only closer to the Griffin Kingdoms.
Yeah, Balcony Blitz is
Around
starting to look
here.
a lot more offended, less so that you're talking about griffins, and more so that you seem to have spooked his friend.
What? No, your friend spooked me. He just wouldn't stop talking about how much he hated Griffons, and whenever he sees Griffons in the street, he crosses the street to be not on the same street as them. I'm trying to. Do you not see? Do you not see this?
Conks you on the
Sounds
top.
like there could have been some mutual spooking going on here.
I mean, conks you on the top of the head. Well, stop it, or you're not gonna get any
Okay.
presents from the traveler.
I don't get those normally.
Well,
I wonder why.
he probably said that at the same time too. Yeah. And he like looks around. You've definitely done a good job of clearing out the street.
Yeah.
Oh look, the busy coffee shop is now completely lineless. We can go. We don't have to wait an hour for these nice.
I think we're banned at this point from that place after this whole mess.
No. Do you think they immediately have signs with our pictures on it saying like no business allowed?
I feel like they will.
Well,
might-
before they put that up, we should get a nice cup of coffee, huh?
They might already have some of those.
You walk over to the coffee shop if that's the case. Then, unfortunately, they do have one particular rule in this place, and the moment you guys enter, somebody probably one of the cheerier behind the counter people, like waves just like, "Oh, come in, but not you." And she gestures toward Sarsaparilla, but less so her and more her outfit.
These sleeves were in season 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this is a timeless print. Look at the way that it's flowers, but it's not yelling at you. They're it's two toned. It's recessed into the design.
What?
My shirt,
You hear
my brand.
Yeah, my brand. Oh boy. I would love to get a diplomacy check rolled, but unfortunately, I'm really having issues. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to get this to work.
Oh, good.
Actually, a question about that shirt. Have you ever watched it? Out of character.
It, I think I do. I hope I do. She kind of desperately starts sniffing at the pits.
Imagine the smell.
He swam across the
I wash
lake.
it whenever there's stains on it.
Electra washes it for her with prestidigitation.
What is the real color of the shirt I'm wearing? Because it looks brown. It looks like beige.
I'm like
and
90.
tan, right?
I was assuming you were still wearing your rags that are kind of tattered
Yeah.
at the ends and stuff.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah, I'm assuming that that's what you're wearing, so that's why she's kind of, like about you entering.
Well, I mean, I'm as Electra's quote unquote washing this shirt. What is that? The actual real color of this shirt? Because you know how in the it just looks like it's like sandy, but that might not be the real color at all. It might be like light pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, it's light pink.
No, I mean this
kind of
is
rouge.
This is a you question. Well, you get
It's
to
your
decide
character.
what my real shirt color is.
World build it, DM.
Oh boy. Well.
What color shirt would Sarsi have
originally?
originally?
I mean, I'd assume white, but that's what comes to me. But
That's what I would have assumed too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, see, this shirt is white, and the flowers are embroidered. I didn't even remember these. I thought.
You
Oh
ever
my
heard of bleach?
God. What's bleach?
I'll tell you later.
It's something you drink.
And how come I've never seen it on any bar menu?
Because it's
It's off
not
the
something you
shelf.
drink.
My
Don't
shirt is
drink it
white.
twice.
It's off the shelf.
You didn't change the color of the shirt. Yes, you just clean this.
That's right. I can change the color if you want.
You can.
If you want.
It's on temporary though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no. I don't know temporary change. The shirt is white.
Well, it's
How
only
come-
going to be temporarily white.
Oh, it's only going to be temporarily clean.
Yeah, you're going to make it dirty again.
Yeah. Nothing stays clean forever.
You're sure, right? You're
I
sure
bet-
about this.
I bet you could probably magic something up to be clean forever. I'm sure it's been done.
Where can I get the shirt that I never have to wash?
I mean, out of character, aren't like +1 weapons supposed to be like forever sharp and clean and stuff?
Yeah, well, like they
Think
typically
so, yeah.
repel dust and stuff. Yeah.
I need a
Plus
+1
one
magical shirt.
Yeah, +1 shirt.
You just put an enchantment on it. And the enchantment could even be something that helps it stay clean or dry or something.
Where can I buy a shirt that you would let me drink coffee in?
Get a coffee colored shirt.
They kind of like.
It used to be coffee color, now it's clean. Okay, let me get some coffee so I could re-stain this shirt.
Yeah.
Was I washing my shirt in
No.
coffee? What am I?
Look,
God.
Sarsi, look, let's not make a scene here. I'll let you have some of these. Hang
What?
on. Oh wait, no, the goddamn fucking foundries crashed. Never mind.
Yeah.
I actually had some coffee in my bag of holding.
Mimu's desperately trying to get into the server, so
I'm really trying. I'm sorry, guys.
I was in for a few seconds and then it just said I lost connection.
I've never had problems getting in it. But that's what's weird about it to me is like I get in it about 15 seconds after it goes back up.
Yeah, but you can't. You probably got disconnected after a few
I
seconds.
mean,
right?
I just did because he shut down the server.
Ah,
But no, I have not been disconnected past that point.
Type error, failed to fetch. Uh-oh.
Oh yes, don't worry about it. I'm just resizing a droplet right now.
I'm not a dog, I'm not fetching. Shut the fuck up.
resizing an ivory drop.
Oh boy.
You know, so there's more mundane ways to get a coffee colored shirt. We can dye it.
I don't want to kill my shirt. I mean, the sleeves are already ripped.
The
The shirt's already on its last legs.
last threads.
Yes.
Why don't you just buy a coffee colored shirt?
That costs
True.
money.
Well, steal it. That's what you do anyways, right?
Yeah. What? I
Tell her to
don't,
steal.
we're in line at the coffee. Don't say to other people I steal. That's supposed to be secret.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were sneaky after that display outside.
Well, sometimes you have to be like. I was trying to help with my heart. I was trying to help.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
sure.
Everyone's nodding in the back, like, yeah, she was.
See, Mr. Wind appreciates it. Right? He feels so much safer now.
He's kind of snickering into his hoof when Sarsprill is looking the other way.
He's safe. He's
I'm
He's safe
safe.
indeed.
he's safe.
Everybody
But
hates
yeah, don't-
Sarsi theme plays.
I've actually got it. I actually have something in mind.
Okay,
Where is it?
resize. Let's see if we can get this to work now.
Liked.
Darcy gets wicker wind eaten.
Oh my no! That would be the
Yeah.
worst. That would mean I would have attracted all the hungry griffons into the town square to eat him. Actually, oh, that would be terrible. Oh,
Why do you
okay.
sound sarcastic?
Because I'm totally concerned for the safety of Wickerwind.
It's gonna be
She's-
fine.
She's
Totally
a
and genuinely.
member of the Rune Guard, so she's concerned for lots of ponies. It's her job.
Yeah, I'm a cop. Wait, oh,
What?
I'm being a bad cop today.
To be honest, I thought you were trying to make a point at first. I know a griffin very well, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't eat a deer.
Yeah, I was sort of trying to make a point to say that his spear is ridiculous by being ridiculous. But I guess in
No, I got that.
in the moment of being ridiculous, I kind of got lost in the sauce, and I was,
That's
I
why
don't know,
you're fun to have around.
I was just having fun, okay? All right. I see a big
Okay.
city square. Sometimes the sneaky girl doesn't want to be so sneaky, huh?
Maybe those guards would have told us something we didn't know. They
You
didn't.
could
but
always
they
just
could have.
ask them.
Well,
I mean, who's to say that those cops aren't, secret agents?
I mean, why am I arguing
Ooh.
against you? I'm all for the chaotic, but
They
It's
have
just
these they have these
you.
Griffon cops in the city. They just point out all the addresses about all the deer residents, and then in the night they go do a no knock, fucking no knock fucking raid. Like, come on.
they probably send bits and pieces of them out in the mail to the other griffins.
See, you see what I'm saying? See, Electra.
I'd like to point out that around this time, just like down the street, you actually do Sarsi spy with your legendary perception. Like there does seem to be a pony there, sunglasses and all, literally dressed Men in Black style, like peek around the edge, look in your guys' direction, put a hoof up to his ear and say something, and then slink away.
Wait. Wait, who?
The fucking G-men.
Cersei, are you okay? What's going on?
In the corner of the window, for like a half a second. Did you see?
No.
Please don't tell me I'm the only one who saw these. Am I the only one who saw these?
Was it a griffin kidnapping a deer?
The person, he's dressed all black. He's got sunglasses on.
Cersei is fucking losing it.
Sunglasses indoors? Who would
Was
do
it
that?
glowing in the dark?
No, he's not inside. He's outside. He's outside the window. He's watching us. He's watching us.
Go get him.
We are being spied on.
Party looking. There's absolutely nothing there that you guys can see.
He
Yeah,
was
get him,
right.
Cersei.
He was right there.
Uh,
He was peek around the corner, happy second, and then he peek back. He said it looked like he put his hoop up to his like big bloopy ears.
Darcy, let me smell your breath real quick.
No, I'm not drinking today. Those 5 mimosas was hours ago.
Let me smell it. Come on.
Wait,
No, you're the
Cersei.
You're the one that smells like cheap alcohol.
No, hey, this is not. First of all, this is not cheap. Second of
busy.
all,
You were busy marinating yourself for the griffons that were trying to eat you because you look like a deer.
no, it's mouthwash. It's different.
That's
Never
worse.
met a deer who
That's
smelled
worse.
like cheap
That is-
booze and
that
premium
is
cigarettes.
so much worse, Miss Hop. Why would you be drinking mouthwash? You need that to wash your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you drink it.
No, you spit. You're supposed to spit it out.
Only if you're a coward. Your stomach needs to. What?
No, you're going to wash all the bullshit out of your mouth and then you're going to swallow all of it. You're gross. You are so. This is why you always have such gross smelling. No, do it now.
Wait. So wait. Do what exactly?
Okay, put your hoop up to your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, breathe out with your mouth,
Okay.
and then breathe in with your nose to smell it.
It smells like mouthwash.
It smells bad.
Her stomach is minty fresh.
Wait, Cersei, before you lose the image, I think I've got some magic that you can share what the person looked like to me.
Oh right, there was a guy outside, and I'm so pissed off at this gross bellhop.
I figured it out.
Oh, did you figured it out?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I had to
I'm not-
enable my VPN and access Foundry from elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
It's a region thing, and it just doesn't allow like
Hey.
Colorado today, apparently.
I'm not.
What did
not
Colorado
one.
do?
I don't know, but right now I'm in Texas. Yeehaw.
Probably drank a shit ton of mouthwash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look. Sometimes alcohol is cheap to get, and mouthwash is,
Okay, I have to stand outside of this restaurant. The nice lady is giving me a lot of dirty looks, dirtier than my shirt was a couple seconds ago. Thanks, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's shooing. She's long like shooing you out pretty much. She's been trying to push you. Unfortunately, you are level 16, and her athletic score is like +5. So like,
Yeah,
I
wait,
think
what's Cersei's
might
athletic?
still be better than mine.
oh, are you not trained in that?
No.
Oh, well then yeah, you
I'm
probably
legendary at acrobatics.
you're probably fighting her a little bit then.
Ow. Ma'am, you could be nice. You could just ask.
Out,
You could just
out,
ask.
out. I did
could
ask,
just
and
ask.
you keep going on about weird people with sunglasses.
Well, ask nicer. Maybe ask more aggressively. I don't know.
Okay, please
fine.
get
Fine,
a better ensemble, she says, very pointedly.
This is why we can't have nice things.
And I'll never spend coffee at a restaurant ever again. I hate this stupid place.
I wonder
Darcy,
how
you
the
need
other guys are
coffee.
doing.
You're
He
inside the
needs new
restaurant.
clothes.
Oh, happy joy, the moment I connect 502. I love you
Yep,
so
same.
much, Droplet.
Base.
Look, Sarsi, do you need that coffee? Yes or no? I got coffee right here if you really want it.
I have a feeling that you're going to splash it in my space because I've been being mean to you for the past 5 minutes. I don't mean it, but it's when I smell bad breath, I have to
I'm just
defend
trying to
myself.
distract you here. I'm just trying to distract you so we can get this over with. Just get your coffee. Come on.
I got this flask. And Electra pulls out her flask of, flask of fellowship, I think it's called. It's that one that can pour any drink that you want.
Yep. And I mean, Balcony Blitz will probably come out of the coffee shop with coffee orders for everybody, except for, well, he has one for Cersei, but he's withholding it. Say you're sorry.
To who?
Mm.
And for what?
Gestures toward Wickerwind.
I'm sorry for protecting you. I'm sorry for
It's not that big
being a good big sister.
Not that big of a deal, Balcony.
Man, he squinted. He looks a lot more offended by things than Wicker might have been. And
Maybe I'm not the one
I'm
that-
gonna lean in. I'm gonna lean in to Balcony Blitz's. Why? What is with this? What is with this attitude, huh?
yeah, he's kind of like definitely done probably a very, very much so, not really 180, but there's a very clear, just sudden seriousness to the way he carries himself right now.
Normally you act so that's what's the word? What's that? Gay around, so
Hey.
joyous. So happy. Sorry, common is my 8th language. Like, sometimes it's hard to find the
homosexual.
words.
And he kind of like rolls his eyes. I just think that I should try to be an example, and you are very much outside of that example.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm offended.
Yeah, he kind of nods. Maybe if you follow our example, and he cozies up next to Wickerwind, and like pulls him up into like a half hug, and maybe you'll get a really good present from the traveler. Eventually.
What? You have a direct lifeline to the traveler.
No.
What? No,
Then why are you making this promise to me? One that
we
you
don't have
cannot
the
keep.
direct. I mean, he looks left and right. Look, more goes on at the Snipstone Mail Academy than you know. It's not just for mail; it's for the Odyssey hub of Astalon as well.
Right. Yes, where the Odyssey stores are open all year round, and and they have little snow machines that make it so that she's snowing all year round. I know about the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you'd like to actually get a good gift one year, yeah, maybe maybe you don't steal, maybe you give.
It's a tall order.
Oh.
I mean, she
Give.
gave me 100 gold coins a month ago or so. That counts
Did
for something.
Did I?
Yeah, you tipped me 100 gold coins back at the hotel.
You also gave like 50 gold to children in like one of your first sessions.
Did do that.
When you arrived at Bleakburn.
See, I make sure that I'm
But
good.
they
I'm
weren't
good.
different.
I swear to the unspoken, I'm good.
This is a chaotic amount of goodness if I've ever seen it.
Don't go praying to him that you're
Listen,
good. He never cared about that.
I'm sorry. I tried to overcorrect your subtle racism with an embarrassing lesson. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's a start. And now that I'm loaded in, I could do things. Wow.
Finally.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
So, are we actually starting?
deal.
Are we taking this time off from the session?
Oh no.
Because, oh man, we wasted a lot of time on loading. Then, man.
Don't worry about it. That just means we have a longer session today. Smiley face.
It was worth.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I said. We're not counting this time in.
I would definitely count this time because this was fun roleplay time with all my buddies in the
It
A
was.
team.
Yeah, and the 18.
Yeah.
The AA team.
I think what Mimley's
Alcoholics
Anonymous.
Anonymous team.
What's
I think what Mimley's saying is that we can go longer if we want.
Yeah.
I still unfortunately have to work at the same time, but I may call out.
All right. Well, at the end of the alleyway here, yet another thing probably spied between probably from Electra is namely that one face that you saw again. There's suddenly like that Kieran Chaff who's running across like the street, like he kind of like looks left and right, then runs across the street as if he's like avoiding guards or something, and then right behind him, oh there she is. There's Ivory Drop.
See those two. That's weird, right?
Wait, so
I said
Chaff ran across the street.
I said Electra saw that.
Oh, sorry.
So Chaff ran across the street first, like he was running from Ivory Drop and the Pony in Black.
Oh, like Ivory Drop looked like she was trying to catch up to him.
Sorry, I didn't hear you correctly the first time. I'm just trying to confirm what happened.
He looked left and right, didn't see any guards. He ran across the street. Ivory Drop looked like she was trying to catch up to him.
Okay.
Wait, is the game crashed still?
Yeah, I'm having issues.
Oh boy. Well, one day we'll get in, y'all. But that's what happens. She kind of just like runs across the street.
Everyone, I just saw Ivory Drop and she was chasing Chaff, the guy on the poster.
Really?
I think we should follow them.
Well, now that we're all hyped up on coffee, we might as well.
It's
Yes.
gonna be the shortest investigation of my life.
Let's hope so.
You already got the guy.
All
It'd
right.
just be the beginning.
Now, thankfully, he seems to have run into some kind of alleyway that doesn't seem too far off. So realistically, going there isn't much of a problem.
Electra rushes over.
Ah, turning around the corner into this alleyway. Yeah, I mean, kind of like ducked behind maybe some boxes, just some barrels and that kind of thing. You see the two of them, and they seem to be in a frantic sort of conversation. More him than not. Ivory Drop is just kind of like scratching her head. She herself has attained a new bit of fashion since you've last seen her, like in the last few hours.
This morning at breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, she now has a fez. It's very cool.
Are you gonna
Interesting.
post?
No, no.
Sarce, you could take some notes from her.
She doesn't have a coat yet.
Oh, right.
I'm not taking notes on wearing stupid hats.
Well,
Sarcy.
I thought she might have been after Chaff, but it looks like they're just talking, so why don't we take a look and see what they do?
All right.
Mm.
You kind of like start overhearing them like talk. Chaff, that one from before. I told you I didn't do anything. I guess, sorry, I'm mixing my accents. I'm thinking of Ivory Drop. I told you I didn't do anything. Well, yeah, but that's not what they think, is it? What are you doing running around for then? Why don't you go tell them the truth or something? You know how they are. And Chaff kind of gestures to, like, he's kind of got that Oliver Twist look. So he's got, you know, like the holes in the top of his hat. He's got, he looks like the spitting image of like an orphan kid whose, you know, orphan mom is Sarcy.
Some more.
Yeah, so like he's clearly like he's got that hoodlum, poor person, not really like too fashionable sort of look. They don't trust me one bit. That's pretty much like the start of the conversation that you hear, and then Ivory Drop probably spies Electra if you're just peeking around the corner. It's about time. And she checks her.
Oh,
she like checks.
hello.
She pulls out a pocket watch. Sees it. She pulls out a book. And she starts writing something down. Hello.
Do you remember talking this morning with me?
What was that?
Do you remember speaking to me this morning over breakfast?
Of course I do. And then she names the exact time that happened, and like flips to a page in her book. Right here.
Oh, huh. Okay. So why are you running around, and why are you with somebody whose face is on wanted posters?
Trying to figure that out, quite honestly. And she kind of like scratches her head. Disappearances doesn't seem too good. I can't find out where they are. And she looks a little bit concerned about that. You know me. And she smiles. Diviner, I usually know these things. I usually know where people are. At least if I find them, I can't find these ones.
Evading you, huh?
Yeah. And she kind of like squints a little bit. Very odd. And everybody's kind of mad at this individual. I'm trying to figure out why. He won't tell me. And then he kind of like looks up. Hello again.
Hello. So, why do the guards think that you're behind the disappearances? Do you know?
Look. I just got in one bar fight last night, alright? And everybody loses their mind.
Into a bar fight over.
Yeah, well, I mean, he gestures to himself, was simply pointing out something about somebody's brooch. I was just being observant, and I was trying to be helpful, and I think he got offended.
So, how does it follow that they think that you're behind disappearances?
Well, he kind of like scratches his head. That's the thing, isn't it? Had a row with this guy. Whole bar fight breaks out into a fight. I win, of course, and he smiles. And then the next day, the bloke goes missing. As they got a point to. Yeah, that's right. Me, with the hat. Apparently they don't like my hat.
You know what? I guess
very conspicuous hat.
I want to roll the sense motive on that.
Go for it.
Is it up?
Yeah, it's up.
I can't get in.
I'm scared to refresh, so I'm not going to do that.
Wait, give me a sec.
It's up though.
I'm just barely in.
It seems like it's working. Hold on.
I just gotta do a test roll to see if everything works. Yep, it works.
It's looking good on my end. Just a sec. Just about.
I'm still loading in, so.
No problem, no problem. If you've been waiting on a load, you might want to control F5 because...
God damn it. Fine, I'll do what the DM says.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if it doesn't load in the next few seconds,
I could just give
what
you...
I wanted... It loaded. Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So she's going to attempt to use her feet.
Nice.
Where is it here? Feet. Lie.
Too easy.
Feet.
Lie to me.
Ah. All right.
And so here is her deception check.
All right. Use your deception. It's not really a deception check. You just use a deception DC.
Oh.
Uh,
Right. My deception is 29, so the DC would be 39.
Yeah. As far as you're aware, he doesn't seem to be, like, his motive doesn't seem to be he's trying to lie to you. He honestly seems just kind of confused. Funnily enough, you kind of get the impression he's probably confused about why, I guess, people are profiling him for seemingly his hat. Something like that. He doesn't seem to... He's kind of like Sarsi. Is the vibe he's getting off. He doesn't seem quite 100% like... aware of the I guess societal norms here in terms of fashion.
I thought Ivory was the one with the fez.
Ivory has the fez. He doesn't.
What's he wearing?
He's just wearing like if you've ever seen Oliver Twist. I don't know what the hat's
Oh,
called.
I gotcha. He's got like a little
a little
bill
thing.
cap or newsboy cap.
Yeah, the newsboy cap, but it's got like holes in it. He's got tattered like a tattered front suit or whatever, just something that seems to have just been put on, which is a fair few steps below your average commoner here.
I guess Electro will reply, well, it seems like you're being honest. I guess either the guards are just kind of incompetent at what they do, or you're being set up.
I'm willing to bet the former.
Well, look, I'm not gonna go back out there. See, your friend here. Is your friend? He points to Ivory Drop.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the only one that's gonna that believes me, kind of. Sort of. I don't know about that yet, she says. She kind of like ponders. You don't seem to be lying. Well, certainly don't want to get caught with a guard. And he kind of like rolls his eyes a little bit. God forbid they send me to that ball. And he mutters. He just starts muttering. Mutter.
Electro just gets a really puzzled look on her face. Why would they send you to the ball if the guards caught you?
Look, don't worry about it. And he waves a hoof out in the air. Point is, like, now I'm being pinned for a disappearance.
Electra's going to take a closer look at him. So he's in raggy clothes, but does the rest of him seem like he's used to a life of hardships, or does it look like he's kind of
he certainly
playing
looks
the
like
part?
he looks like he's certainly not from here. Like, all things
Okay.
considered, like, if anything, he really gives off that vibe of out-of-towner. As for when his muttering finishes, he's kind of like stands up. I'll be around. Don't follow me. And he like looks between you all. I'll be in. And he kind of thinks. You know Salt Square.
I'm sure we can find it.
Right. I'll be in like. There's some old decrepit shack on the sides. Gobos took it over or something. I'll be around there. They seem to avoid that place.
Are we all here with them, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine you guys probably followed Electra.
Why Why would being sent to the ball be a bad thing?
I don't want to go.
Why?
I don't care for it. And
He,
he kind of rolls his
he's
eyes.
speaking my language.
Besides, my mother wants me to go. I don't want to see my mother.
Who's your mother?
Don't worry about it, he says.
Oh,
like,
are you already let it sleep?
No,
Are you a prince?
I am. No. And he shakes,
Are you much more famous than you try to lead on?
No. And he shakes his head.
It's obviously a pauper.
Oh my god.
Well,
And
that could be a ruse.
even Ivory Drop starts tuning in. Oh, maybe he's a spellcaster. And she's like,
Oh,
yeah, she's-
Mm.
right, I'm out of here. And he stands up and he goes to start leaving. Told you where I was gonna be. If you need me,
Well, if
you're
you're
fine.
telling us where you're going to be, why don't we just walk with you?
I don't. Do you know how hard it is to evade guards when you have a paparazzi coming after you? Yeah, it's a little hard. You know where to find me, and in fact, and he kind of thinks a little bit. Just talk to the guards there. That's also where I guess, and he kind of thinks I don't know his name. The bartender went missing. Some tavern there, old-fashioned type.
Hold on. This guy's a Kieran, right?
Yes.
Does he look familiar to Electra at all?
You could certainly give me a society check.
I can certainly try.
Nah, 20, nah, 20, nah, 20, come on.
Oops, sorry, that was private, not hidden, but I'll take it.
You squint at him. You've never seen that Kieran before, no?
Okay,
Yeah.
just had an
Come on.
idea.
Wait, how much do you get from that?
It was a low
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he scarpers off, and Ivory Drop kind of like blinks. The chase is on, isn't it? Not after him. He just kind of thinks, no. That bar. Talked about one.
Bellhop,
What?
there's an Eastery.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Well-
you're one of those in what's the name? Private Eye. Dick. That's what they call them.
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
biggest dick in the party.
Oh, we need a big dick in the party.
Oh,
Huge dick.
It's not.
every Tom,
It's
Dick,
not
and Harry
that
you
big.
got.
Lead the way then. I suppose
Yeah.
following your lead, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see where the bar is.
Lead
Yeah,
the way,
but-
Mrs. Dick.
Hang on.
Bellhop knows where every bar is.
My
Yeah,
name's
she's
not
been
Richard.
dicking every bar in town.
My name's not Richard.
But you are a dick.
Not that much
She's
of
got
it.
you there.
Am I?
But that's when Ivory Drop calls you a dick, right?
Well, it might be a little bit archaic. She says a little thingy. Private Eye, right?
Freelance police.
Freelance police. All right, that's what works for me.
Vigilante.
And she trots off in the direction. Now, Miss Bellhop, I don't think you've been to Caladai before. I'm gonna need either blind perception or a blind society. Finding your way to this place that they have labeled the Salt Square.
Blind perception or blind society. Let's see which one. No, definitely perception. Definitely perception.
Can I assist with society?
Sure. But as it turns out, absolutely no need because Bellhop
Okay.
looks around and she finds a couple signs pointing to places.
A big sign on the corner that says
Yes.
"To Salt Square."
In fact,
Yeah, look at that.
she actually finds like probably in the edge of Salt Squares, like the Salt Square neighborhood. It's this big thing. However, unfortunately, it seems to be rather vandalized. It's kind of like the little map
Oh.
outside the thing that they've probably put together.
This is the map. Who drew all over this map?
I don't know. That's a mystery. But
Ah,
that's for another day.
yes. It seems to
How
have
lewd.
a bunch of crude drawings on it. Nobody's bothered to clean it up. However, right where this circle that says "not gay" on it, There's probably like a little thing. There's a tavern.
Hey,
nearby.
Soybot is in here.
Oh yeah, yes. He's gone. All right.
No.
A bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out the drawings. Vandalism. Gotta love it. All right. Cleared it out.
Some prestidigitation.
Yeah,
Since those guards aren't doing it, I might as well.
all right. Electra cleans up the board there. Let me go ahead and pull. Let's see. Common overworld. The Bannermanes. There you go. All right. So
Yeah.
you guys are probably be pretty much coming in from like the Actually, you'd be coming in from your west here. You'd be coming in this direction. Moving into Salt Square, it is a pretty good little neighborhood. You actually see some trees, like that kind of thing going on. And in the distance, you see what seems to be a large square. It's kind of like a light post, and there's multicolored, certainly like multicolored like lights coming from it. Certainly something that you'd imagine would be a little bit more vibrant at night. However, like moving up along the way, you see that it is certainly bustling and busy. To the north, there's a jewelry shop, and the jeweler herself seems to be in, like, she's not just selling something. It's kind of clear, like if you just kind of tune your ears a little bit, she's gossiping about recent happenings and all that. To the kind of east, you see like a large temple with a very sunny figure upon it. And aside from there, everybody kind of seems to be going either like north, south. There's one building though, unfortunately, that seems to be somewhat neglected. Neglected in the way that it just doesn't seem to be as busy as the rest. The tavern.
Hang on, I gotta step away for a half a second. Gotta go get some meds real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a second.
There doesn't seem to be like too many people, really anybody that's going in or out of the tavern. You see a couple people like probably just like sharing drinks on the top, or like above like a balcony. But aside from that, it's like looking through the windows, not that many people. In fact, it's a little bit more strange. You don't really see that bartender behind there. It's probably not strange given the fact that you guys actually already know he's apparently one of the there's been a disappearance in the area.
The bartender.
Our investigator's having a smoke break. So.
Yeah.
Are you able to pull me onto the map? I finally loaded in.
Yes.
Woo!
I could pull you onto the map. Let's say pull to scene. Wow.
Yay.
Should be loading you.
Oh,
Yep, I'm loading in.
Okay, there we go.
oh, balcony.
Huh?
As he looks at her, she's just pointing at the balcony over top of the bar.
Oh. Yeah, that's one of them. It's like it's like a 2-floor tavern pretty much. It actually, like, the thing about this particular tavern is that it seems like almost like Wild Westy. Like that's kind of the trope here.
Old timey.
Yeah, old timey. It's got like a saloon like sign above it and everything. Bellhop, I was just setting up the scene here.
Yeah.
There's like a jeweler up north who seems to be all gossiping with people. There's a temple with a very sunny, like it's got a lot of sun iconography around it and architecture, like big old dome on the top and everything. To the east, people seem to be going places, but everybody just nobody really seems to be going inside this thing. The only people there seem to be kind of already inside, drinking idly, like, you know,
Right.
just talking to each other. That's where you guys are.
Well, let's
Oh.
go drinking.
That doesn't sound like work. We're here
That's-
for work.
That's how you get people to talk.
Oh, okay. You are the expert dick. The
Ah.
dick expert, sorry.
Right.
The expert of
Dick
dick.
professional.
Yes.
All right, and you guys go ahead and enter this area. Now let me pull up my fancy dancy maps. How about that?
Oh shit, for real?
Oh, for real? You don't think I got maps? I got maps. I got maps, bro. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, for a while.
Maps.
He's
Oh,
got
maps on
maps of
maps.
maps.
Oh, way too many of these, I swear. All right, so this would be.
I love geography.
Yeah. Have you seen this one? Let me pull on your tokens really quick. 'Cause this is the one thing I didn't put on here. Hoorah. Alright. I'm gonna find Bannermanes. You got Bellhop. We got Wickerwind.
Hey, I remember this place.
Oh, yes. We got Electra. We got Sarsaparilla. We got Ophi. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I'm missing anybody. Okay. Yeah, it seems pretty empty.
Whoa, what kind of hoof prints are these?
I think that's
Kind of weird.
Yeah, most notably, Bellhop. Like, it's you guys finally kind of like enter. People who were down here that you might have seen like 1 or 2 people. Seem to have kind of like maybe moved up to the other floor, but in the first floor it's just kind of empty. There's a billiards table. More notably, like you start seeing definite signs that there was a bar fight here, much to, align with the story of Mr. Chaff. Yeah, there's broken tables, there's some tipped over chairs, some broken bottles, all that stuff, including some maybe behind the bar over here. It's kind of generally the scene you guys come up on.
Could you pause and unpause? Because it's saying pause. There we go.
No, I probably should go up to the counter and ask.
What's with this
Alright, you can
light
look for clues?
outside?
Maybe, but before looking for clues, we gotta know exactly what's going on.
Lead the way.
Let's go. Hello? Anybody home?
Yeah, you call out. There's no real answer per se. You kind of look around.
What is Sarsi doing out there?
Just
I
walking.
don't know. I see her up there too.
acing the joint.
Bellhop, your That's Odd activates.
That's odd.
Oh yes, that's really odd. You stroll up to the bar counter here. While there is some like broken glasses and things like behind the counter, more notably there seems to be also a number of other things. So plates that are cracked, a whole bunch of spoons that are just kind of scattered across the
Behind the counter.
behind the counter. Yeah, you just kind of like peek over. There's no bartender here.
So, I mean, the bartender was kidnapped, right?
Yep.
Oh, there's been a scuffle. Where'd you come from?
Huh?
There's a back door.
I was in here the whole time.
Why'd you use the back door?
Well, I just wanted to see if anything was behind. Everything seems normal back there.
Sure,
Or did it?
sure.
Whack Wickerwind with that. life
Have you
condition.
tried this back door right here? There's a kitchen.
Yeah, it's not really a back door. It's just into the kitchen.
Yeah, I just noticed that it was closed, so I didn't see what was behind it. I clicked and opened it, but is the bar completely empty, or are there?
There's still like some drinks. Like people were courteous enough to not take them.
So there's still people around here.
The people that you saw were either on the second floor and seemed to just be quietly drinking, or on the balcony outside.
Well, let's see. How can we? So broken. Let's go analyze these broken glasses and shit. Maybe there's something. Who
Yeah.
knows?
All right, you step behind here. Give me a blind perception check.
Blind perception check coming up.
I ask you, Anon, are you taking up a new case?
I guess so.
What do you call in this case?
Shit. I'm not good with names, man.
The dilemma of the disappearing.
Drink deliverer.
I was about to say, you started with a D, you should have started with a B.
Drink believer.
Yeah. Name your Columbo episode is pretty much what I'm asking.
Ballad of the battered barkeep.
There you
The
go.
barkeep?
Battered.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like beer batter. You're good at these.
Yeah.
No, like beaten up.
Wait, they make beer from batter?
No, they make batter from beer. That's what they put all the fish strips into that, and then they fry it in hot oil.
The
Bellhop.
piss strips? They're
Alright.
not making Kieran beer.
No,
What do we
fish.
have?
Fish.
Yeah, hold
Not
on.
the thing that swims in the ocean.
Hold on, one second. Bellhop, as you start like looking around here, I guess aside from just like the plates, like I said, spoons scattered around, litter the floor, and with that check specifically, it's probably a little odd. There doesn't seem to be a drawer that's pulled out.
Drawer that's pulled out.
There isn't one.
Oh, there isn't one.
You'd usually expect, like, if there was like a lot of plates or anything like that, there'd be a cabinet open, there'd be a box open, something like that would hold all these things, but none of them are.
I assumed that all these scattered plates are because of they just beat the bartender with it and just dragged him out.
You might assume that, however, there's not any sign of blood.
Any chance they might have tried to clean? No, that's stupid. They can't clean it up. What's Why would there be broken plates on the ground like this?
But there was a bar fight.
No blood.
I've cut myself on some broken porcelain before.
Yeah, but it's like there's no blood all around us, so that means that they just matched some plates on the ground over here behind the counter. Why?
That is weird.
Maybe the blood was cleaned up after, but not the plates?
I mean, you would have to move the plates around a little bit if you wanted to clean up the blood underneath.
Unless it was a spell.
But me, I'm not really that particularly expert in spells and all that stuff. But it just looks a bit odd.
Well, maybe we should look for more clues.
Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe can we actually see some tracks? I see a lot of fucking boots over here, but I assume these are hoof steps.
You're an investigator, Anon. I'm gonna let you investigate things. I'm gonna let you
Okay.
walk around and roll me perceptions where you want to look at stuff.
All right, I gotta do perception right over here where these thingies,
Yeah.
the footsteps.
Let's see it. Alright, bellhop. As you kind of like walk around, hooves clattering, you could probably hear like the vague sound of some clock ticking somewhere. Like it's pretty quiet in here. It's not like there's a lot going on. You're peeking down at the hoof steps here, and yeah, you do. You see like most of the hoof prints, paw prints, claw prints like from here, probably from your average workday. I mean, it is a tavern, it's a saloon.
Yeah.
There's the marks all over, even like pushes from a table in case they needed to like push them out of the way. Maybe they had like a line dance or something. It's a saloon, right? Like they have like all of the various themed things of that nature.
So these are not. This is just red herring.
You could certainly, if you have a feat for it.
Yeah, I do have a feat for it. Let me see. The BC. There we go. We got this.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
But I
So-
gotta pursue a lead.
Yeah. So what are you pursuing a lead on? There's
Well, these tracks, the
yeah,
footsteps.
you're taking a look at this. Per this feat, yes, this is kind of a red herring. There's not actually too much that is very interesting about these footprints.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get much out of this, but there might be something in the kitchen.
You go to the kitchen.
Let's see. Perception time.
Go for it.
Shit. Where's my perception? There it is.
Reading the kitchen. I'm disappointed in you.
What?
All right. You start peeking around in the kitchen, opening the door, looking. There seems to be probably like a small tub of some water, or maybe like a half-cooked meal that was in the works before whatever happened. There doesn't seem to be a scuffle in here, realistically speaking. However, bellhop, your That's Odd activates. Oh yes, new little room here. You get a new little piece of information. You don't see any cutlery in here that matches the spoons that you found on the floor in the previous room.
What do you mean? Like there's
You don't see you don't see very many like spoons or forks or knives or anything like that that even remotely match the ones that you found on the floor behind the bar.
Well, actually, what do the ones that in the floor on the bar looks like?
You going back to look?
Because I would assume that when you're working the kitchen, you get the more rudimentary ones, and for the guests, you get the fancier ones.
Well, this isn't like a big eatery like kitchen thing. It is a tavern. It's
Right.
a very small kitchen. You go back and look at the ones there. The ones that are kind of scattered along the floor seem to be a lot shinier. They don't seem to have seen many a bowl.
Many what?
They haven't seen many a bowl. They haven't been in too many bowls. They haven't been...
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
They seem newer.
So they're brand new.
Yeah, they seem a lot newer.
Can we actually check these? The cutlery here on the floor, if it's precious stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
You can give me a crafting check for trying to determine what it's made of.
Yeah, but I mean, if this is precious stuff, it would be odd that they left it on the floor like this.
This is indeed a conclusion.
Yeah. Crafting, you said, right?
Yeah.
Just give me a public, I guess, or
Yep. Well, it's knowledge gathering. Here, it's private.
Oh yeah, it's so private, right? Sorry.
You're looking at these spoons. All of them do seem to be made out of not like a rare metal. Most of them seem to be made out of like a fancier metal though. A little bit shinier. Maybe they're silver plated. Is maybe what you kind of assume.
I mean, it wouldn't warrant a fight. Okay. Yeah, this is just keep a little bit. Anybody got some
I'll say with
some
that,
ideas here?
with that crafting check, actually, you discover something else here because I was checking DCs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's something that's odd about maybe a couple of these spoons. There seems to be like if you were to hold a spoon over a candle, you know how there's like that black soot that goes under on the spoon, right?
Right.
There seems to be that same kind of black soot that's just like on the backs of some of these spoons.
Huh. They were doing crack?
I'll let you make that determination.
No, but
Maybe their dealer showed up and they owed them money.
Well,
Solve the mystery of the crack smoking bartender.
look, right now, I mean, we're still gathering evidence here. But anybody got any idea so far, pacing all these information?
Can't say I do.
Is there any way of knowing? Is there like anything on the? You said you found the spoons that weren't the same as the ones in the back. Well, is there any way of knowing where the spoons came from?
Where the spoons came from?
Those are the different looking ones, right?
Would that be a society check?
That'd be a society check or a diplomacy if you're asking people.
Let's try society. If that fails, we can ask people.
I will roll to assist.
Yep.
Where did Cersei go?
That wasn't... Why was that not private? I don't understand. I had it set to private. Let me try again.
I think you need to set it to blind, not private.
Yeah, you need to
Oh
set it
yeah,
blind.
it's blind. I'm stupid.
I did the same thing earlier tonight.
Private's
more
where you need to
time.
show me and you, but nobody else a thing. Bellhop, you're taking a look at these spoons. You may not know where they're from, but you're sure of one thing. You're almost actually certain about it. These are the kinds of spoons that you'd have in a spoon collection.
Oh. Wait. Wait. Okay, no, this is getting weird. Why are they here?
Who owns a spoon collection?
Oh, I don't know. People have weird hobbies, all right? But if somebody was really mad about these, why would they still be here?
Yeah, Ivy Drop's kind of like looking over. That is a good question. He like peers over. I suppose like if... She thinks. Perhaps, and she like looks up toward the second floor. It's kind of like an open floor plan, like above. You guys can kind of see in this balcony where you see somebody. They haven't even like looked up. They've just kind of been sipping whatever drink that they were sipping. Perhaps you should ask them, she says.
Yeah. Ask them about the spoons.
Something. I mean, they're still here, she says.
You know what? Sarsi, guard these things.
Oh, what things?
The spoons.
Okay.
Wait, that was a bad idea.
Cersei, where are those things? What things?
Yeah. What's spoons?
All right, let's ask. Let's ask the people upstairs. I guess.
All
Let's
right.
go.
You go.
Somebody want to follow me?
You go.
Yes.
You go asking the people upstairs for things. I'm gonna load this your map here.
Whoa.
Yeah. Second floor.
Lenny.
Let me turn on the lights really quick, and let me put on tokens. There we go. And yeah, okay. Tokens are on for this floor. You guys kind of like look around. It's and yeah, there's some people here, not really talking.
There's this guy over here. Is that a griffin?
Yeah.
You
do seem to be a griffin.
Good thing that Sarsi's downstairs. She's downstairs.
Yeah. Once again, he kind of like...
Hello, sir.
And he blinks, he looks up, and he kind of like looks you up and down for a minute. Bellhop, he just kind of like looks, takes a sip of his drink. Hello.
Hey. Bellhop, freelance police over here for asking you some stuff. Did you hear about a bar fight last night?
Not answering your question directly, he simply just says, Bellhop, freelance police?
Freelance police? It's a new title.
And he immediately looks down towards your outfit. Incorrect. Bellmare.
In training.
He considers this. It almost looks like he's just like thinking about that for a second. What are your questions?
Well, mostly we're trying to figure out where the guy went, and there seems to be like, do you know anything about spoon collections? You know, just it's kind of a weird thing. I've noticed there's a lot of spoons that I'm kind of wondering if...
And he kind of considers for a little bit. Spoons.
Spoons, yeah.
He looks back down to his drink.
You know, yeah, my husband would actually does collect the same kind of spoons. You see, it's noticed there were some really nice collectible stuff in there.
Yeah, and he kind of like he thinks for a little bit. I am not aware of different kinds of spoons?
Well, there's wooden ones, silver ones.
And then he thinks, I am aware of different makes of spoons.
Wait, what does it mean by makes?
Are you asking?
No, I'm asking you out of character.
Ah, like makes, I guess, materials that it's made out of.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Tell me about these materials.
And he pretty much repeats exactly what you just told him. There are silver
No.
spoons. There are iron spoons. There are, and he thinks, other types of spoons.
Electra pokes Bellhop with her horn lightly.
Hmm.
This guy's
Yeah.
giving me the creeps.
I don't. Hmm. Yeah. Other types of spoons.
Electra, as you say that, and you're probably looking around, across the bar, the walls make it a little hard to see this, so I'll just make these walls see-through. How about that? Sight restriction.
Sure.
None. Sight restriction.
More burps.
None.
Oh.
Sight restriction. None. You almost didn't hear them enter, but more people have since entered that particular door in the back. And only a couple more seem to be coming in from that balcony, and they all are looking at not you, Electra, but Bellhop.
Hmm.
Bellhop, I think we've got company.
Yeah. Look, I am, I think I've taken enough of your time. Don't worry about it, sir. Probably nothing. It's,
Stay.
you see,
Uh-oh.
it's my husband, alright? He really likes spoons.
Is your husband a bellmare?
Well, no, because it would need to be a mare.
Then your husband is not needed, and he stands up. And that's when, as soon as he stands up, all of them synchronously all stand up.
Oh,
my
they're gonna do us right about
God.
these big ones.
I know exactly what
The bird
what
mob.
this is mainly.
And that's what I'm probably going to need an initiative roll.
Oh, these guys are horny.
This feels familiar, but I'm
Hey,
blanking.
Bellhop, I'm going to give you your that's odd for this room. Well, I had mentioned you heard a clock before.
Oh, fuck.
This is probably when you're noticing that
Should have caught up on that.
there is no clock in this tavern.
You're in luck.
There is no clock. What?
You heard a clock
The
tick.
ticking's coming from somewhere else.
The ticking's coming from inside the house.
There's a bomb?
Can
No.
you reset my initiative? I'm Kieran lucking my initiative roll.
I'm not gonna metagame this.
Yes.
Nat 1.
There you go.
There we go.
Hey.
That's better.
Uh-oh, we're stuck downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ophi.
Aha. Hi.
Feeling something's going on upstairs.
From last to first. It definitely sounds like things are not going well up there. I just heard a bunch of shuffling, and Electra's saying that we should get out of here. In that case, Ophi is going to run upstairs to try to get them. Hey, let me double check my speed here. I'm gonna try to get you guys in range of Bless. It's 30. 45. Okay. Just barely enough to get Electra in. Can I see from where I'm at what's going on upstairs, or am I still a little too low?
From where you currently are, you can probably see that there's creatures stood up, and all of them are looking at Bellhop.
Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. I have 2 actions. I'm gonna cast Freedom of Movement on Bellhop. Oh no, it's touch. Never mind. Sorry, this is. I didn't really prepare my spells for a fight today, so things are a little weird. Do they clearly look aggressive?
They are looking at Bellhop.
All right. At the first sign of action, then I forget if holding an action is the same as in PF1, but
You could
at the
use
first sign that
you could use
this guy,
2 actions to prepare 1 action.
yeah, in that case, she is going to prepare a Divine Lance to throw at the first guy who makes an aggressive action towards any of her friends.
Divine Lance is 2 actions.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. All right, fuck it. Throwing guidance on Electra,
You're guided.
and that's my turn.
Guided Kern.
Guided Kern. Sarsaparilla, surprise. You are kind of down there. Suddenly Ophi ran.
Oh, it looks like things are going up upstairs. I guess there's no hype themes for this session.
No, there's a hype theme.
You're going.
I have a
Really?
high
You may have to
theme
refresh.
playing right now.
Oh, it's probably just me then. Probably.
Yeah.
Chat. Fuck. Damn. Well, I'm gonna fly straight up in the air. How high are these chandelier fixtures?
The chandelier fixtures are probably about 30 feet up in the air.
Well, I'll use,
Nah, not
I
30.
guess.
What? Anon, you're an architect. What's like proper height for chandeliers for a 2-story building like this?
2-story, 30 feet should be fine.
Okay, cool.
No, no,
Sounds right.
I'd say 30, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I am going to fly. Oh, I guess I'll take 2 movement actions to go up and stand on one of these things.
All right.
Yeah, go 30 feet up. Spend the second movement action to
Kind of like
stand on this.
it tips up to one side here. I just need a small reflex save.
Okay.
You know,
East.
you got it.
Yes, does a 50 do it?
No.
Fuck!
Yeah, you fly up here. That's when you see it too. All of these things, even though you've also come up here, all of them are still staring directly at Bellhop. Which means that these 3 on the table are now looking directly at you. 2 griffins and a pony.
These guys could hear this conversation from this far away.
Yes, it's an open bar. You can hear everything. What questions did you ask? Why are they so mad?
I asked about spoons.
That sounds like.
Don't you know there is no spoon?
Double
I guess that's why you're pretty, Lance. Guess I'm gonna spend my last action hunting prey on not the one beside Bellhop, but the next closest one.
This one.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I hunt prey on that, and then I stay nice and put where on top of the chandelier.
Fantastic.
That's my turn.
Electra.
Well, haven't done anything outright hostile yet, so she's not just gonna fireball them. But she's really weirded out by what's happened so far, so she's going to cast Mask of Terror on herself.
It's a pretty good thing to cast in here, you know, instead of fireball in this wooden tavern. Alright.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't yet.
You put on
There's no
Mask of
kids nearby.
Terror.
After that, she is going to... Yeah, she's just going to throw up shield.
Alright, you put on a mask and flip on a shield. Pretty good turn. Alright. Wicker Wind.
Wicker Wind is gonna follow Sarsi's idea. He's gonna activate his booties. Fly speed of 30, and then he's gonna float up 30 feet next to Starcy,
Okay.
just floating in the air. Hey, what's going on? Oh, who are those? Who are they?
Griffins! Your worst enemy!
Are they all griffins?
There's a lot of them.
Oh
So,
gosh, yeah.
Get,
Well, I see.
It's a pretty good mix.
Well, that's 3 actions for me already.
Okay. Bellhop.
What do I do? What do I do? I could try and strike this guy. Or should we all book it?
there's a lot of birds here and a lot of angry ponies. I don't know.
Fuck it. Stratagem time.
They
Atta
seem
girl.
to
They
be
seem
up to no good. Maybe they know something about everything downstairs.
non-lethal.
All right.
We're taking them. We're taking them all up for questioning. So
Alright.
stratagem time. Come on. Roll 1d20.
Yep. Well, there's, you just check the box and you just literally click the strike button.
Oh right. So wish that's it automatically. I forget.
If you wish to make this
Yeah.
attack, it will be a critical. You are very certain that you know exactly how to take down these things. Griffins are not hard to... Yup. Non-lethal, you said, yeah?
Non-lethal.
Alright, you go to strike this thing, and as you impact with a non-lethal attack right into its chest, you feel something odd. You don't impact flesh, it's a... You feel a metallic, like, thrum, a big echoing one,
Oh, it's the Doctor Who episode.
and he takes no damage.
The robots.
And he looks
Yeah.
he looks down and he looks up. The bell mare is hostile. And then all of their eyes turn red.
Sorry.
Alright.
No damage?
No damage.
Golden Port.
No damage.
They took absolutely none of that.
Oh, hey, here's
non-lethal
BCS. Non-lethal depth. So, what the fuck does this... I got nothing.
damage.
Well, you know what? You know what? It was nice meeting you. Yeah.
Alright, you
I gotta stay. Yep, I gotta stay here.
fair enough. It's this one's turn. This is when like one of them from here simply like stands up, just like jumps over the balcony right over here, and then starts just plowing through all the tables, just walking in and adds like a straight line directly toward Bellhop. That's his 3 actions. It's this one's turn. This one does the exact same thing. And starts moving toward Bellhop. It's
Really
Ivory.
pissed them off.
It's Ivory Drop's turn, who peeks up. Oh, that isn't right. And she looks like she looks like confused. Electra, where'd she go? Oh,
I'm right here.
What is going on? And she like bounds over the edge here, like trying to get like a better look at things. Hang on, NPC hype. They didn't set her hype here. Where is it? Ivory hype. There it is. Aha! I'm gonna go back and forth. All right. Aha! There you go. And she kind of like floats up a little bit. And this is when she like takes out her pocket watch and she starts like looking around. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? And she starts like kind of focusing a little bit. Right. So she used one action to do this. She's gonna use another action to expend a focus spell. Cast Diviner's Sight. She's gonna roll a 1d20. And she casts Diviner's Sight not on herself, but to you, Electra.
Oh,
So if at any time you feel like a 13 would benefit you, you can use that 13.
wow.
Happy.
Thanks, Ivory.
And she kind of nods. Just don't think too hard about how it works. Into this one's turn, right over here. This one, jumps off the edge. And in the same way of his friend, goes this way. Just right behind you, right behind where you just were, I guess, Wickerwind. And they're not paying attention to any of the rest of you. They are literally all focused on just Bellhop. And this one here is taking a slightly different approach. In fact, he is going just up this way, plowing through all the tables for 3 actions. So, all the way up here. Oh no! The worst type theme. Alright.
My favorite jam.
Oh yes. Let's see, we need to go NPC hype and then balcony. There he is. Christmas deer, let's go. Yes. And he blinks upwards and like looks at Wicker. What do we do?
Detain them?
He like thinks for a little bit. Got it. And then he uses 2 actions. And this is when like a little blizzard around him starts to form. And after a moment, he is no longer a blizzard. Well, he's no longer there. He is the blizzard. Yeah. He literally turns into one in that moment. And Wicker, you see the classic classic Oracle curse going up by 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Let me find his
Jam. What spell did he cast to make it go up?
He, and you know this, cast Tempest Form. Whoosh. And as his 3rd action, he is using his Tempest Form to just flurry his way up. Places, let me see, yeah. Flurry his way in the direction of these things. Whoosh, in this way, so now he's like, I guess he'd be 5 foot back here, right? A little bit less, because he's flying upwards. Maybe like 15 feet in the air there. Whoosh! You go. It's this one's turn. Much like his friend. Moves right over here. All of them moving in sequence. They are just like they're doing all this, I remind you guys, at the same time. Footsteps and everything. That one moves there. This one over here, the one that was finally next to you, Bellhop, moves right next to you.
Shit.
You're goose stepping.
It reaches out a big meaty claw to try to grapple you, but I don't think that works. That one doesn't work, and with his other talon, instead makes this work.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And as per a crit here, he's using his 3rd action to also grab you as part of this damage. So you take damage. 30 points of it, and are now grabbed. And that was his 3 actions. And
Damn, freedom of movement was a good idea.
yeah, he looks down at you a little bit. You will come with us, he says, like, very abruptly.
I chose the wrong day to quit sniffing glue.
Oh shit, what was that from again? I know it's from
Airplane.
something. Yes.
Okay, so I need to set my drag ruler to create waypoint. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, there we go. And it's this one's just moving right over toward Bellhop too. However, that was 3 of his actions to get there. And this one too is going to be doing such things. Also 3 actions. Though this one's like, it's not quite going through Electris, right? It'd end like right here. That's 90 feet. So it gets close to Electra, but they're just going by it. They don't even seem to care. Crash! This one goes right down and just going straight up. Ophi.
Shouldn't
Okay.
the ones that fell down, like went down the balcony, take like a little bit of fall damage
No,
or something? Or...
they do
no,
not.
fuck.
They are big metal golem things. I don't know the gimmick to this one. I never saw this Doctor Who episode, so I'm going in blind. I'm going to hit Bellhop with freedom of movement. That way she can get out of this bullshit. And she's also going to go on ahead and throw on a level 6 heal on you.
Much appreciated.
Should be correct.
Look, there's a window right here. Maybe we should just jump all out of this bar and just start booking it.
I'm not the one they're chasing.
Do you say that in
Hey.
character?
Real fast.
Do you say that in character, Bellhop?
No, I say that out of character.
Why not say it in character?
Because then they know what we...
Yeah, but then you're trying to meta game.
You're right.
You heal for
You're
38, and yeah, that's my turn.
All
Stick
right.
close.
You'll be fine, Bellhop.
Sorry,
You got freedom of movement.
Sparilla.
Hey, you get your grip and close up this deer. Are you still wearing the antler?
Yes, I am.
Get your close up our deer. The decoy is working too well. I'm gonna start shooting. So
And I started blasting.
yeah, started blast.
This is the one you had hunted.
No,
no,
the
no,
one
sorry,
that's
this one.
right. Yeah, that's the one. So we're just gonna shoot.
Nice. That's a critical
Hey,
hit.
critical. We take those, and it's now flat-footed because I crit it.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that critical damage.
Alright, you deal this critical damage. I'm just double checking some things. Don't you mind about me? Yep. You hit the thing. For 59 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh, jeez. Okay, this thing's like a robot, right?
Where are you striking it, I should ask?
I don't know, ribcage?
As soon as your arrow goes in, that force damage kind of like splits apart whatever clothes this thing was wearing. And yeah, you see like what seems to be just a giant central flame in the middle of this thing. It is very clearly a construct in nature.
Yeah,
Very.
so the arrow goes through the clothes and then like jams some of the gears up and then makes it just power down.
Yeah, like the power's down.
Oh, thank God they're not real people. Oh God, I thought they were going to have to hurt some people today.
Wait, why didn't it work when I attacked the guy?
She didn't say non-lethal.
Oh,
I did not say non-lethal. Oh my God, I just pointed my cop gun at somebody and shot some. Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
jeez, bro.
Ah, Jesus.
Look, by non-lethal, I mean, just to tear off a limb or something.
No,
I can still live.
That's
Yes.
big. Yeah, I non-lethally tear off his limb.
yeah, too late. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start targeting the ones that are increasingly further away. So the next one to the left, I start targeting. Not hunted prey, so I'm just gonna start to shoot.
Okay. A critical hit.
Oh no! No! Oh, these people are dying.
Cersei, this one doesn't go down. Instead,
Hey, you.
you impact it, and then the moment that happens, all of their eyes briefly like look at you, all red. They look you
don't-
up, they look you up and down, and they just say target is not valid. Focus on the Bellmare, and then they all look back toward Bellhop.
Woo!
The hell's wrong with
Okay,
her?
I'm gonna stay right here and shoot again.
That's a hit.
It hits. Okay.
Jesus Christ, these things suck.
How do you want to do this?
Same thing. Just like just getting all the arrows clunked up in the gears, and that they're just booting down.
Electra. I think it's your turn actually, Cersei, right? Is that the end?
Yeah. So because my hunted shot got wasted on the fact that he died in one hit, and so yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, Electra, it's your turn. Electra, you're being.
Oh, my bad. Electra is going to bend time. So she gets an extra action to stride, and she will stride right up on beside Bellhop. Then Electra is going to use Quicken Casting. And she's going to cast Disappearance on Bellhop. So, Bellhop, you are now shrouded from all senses, whether it be sight, hearing. Basically, they have to do some funny stuff to find you, like
Oh god,
looking
I'm
where
blind.
the dust doesn't
Red.
fall.
I'm blind.
Sorry. Just put undetected on you, I guess. That's funny. Okay, cool. Yep, you do that.
So that's part of her turn.
Alright.
She's going to turn back down to these ones down here. And how far is this guy from that one there? No, too far. So she's just going to cast a Chain Lightning. And she's going to attempt to hit this one on the floor first, and then just jump it down the line to these 4 in total.
Fantastic. Jumping across the floor right here. Let me pull in my group saving throw thing really quick. The funny. Nope, I don't have the macro for that anymore. It's fine. I'll just push the saving throw button. Woo! Top to bottom. 2, 3, 4. Critical failure. Critical failure. Critical failure. And critical failure.
I don't think these ones like electricity.
Hopefully they don't. Maybe they're immune. Oh well, we'll find out.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, we will find out.
Zap, 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 zap. 4 times. How do you want to do this?
Ooh. There's some sort of mechanical constructs, right?
Yup.
So let's say it hits them, and kind of the electricity arcs out from them a bit, and they just start smoking out of their seams real fast, and then a little bit of fire, and then they just fall over them.
And they fall over limp. You see like one of their faces kind of like fall off to the side, and like you start smelling like, smell of singed.
The magic smoke got out.
The magic smoke got out. Yeah. Yep. You have a one action?
That is the end of her turn. No, I don't. That was
Oh, okay, yeah.
a quickened to stride. It was 1 action to cast Disappearance on Bell, and then it was 2 actions to cast Chain Lightning.
Fair enough. Wickerwind's turn.
Yes. Well, I guess if that's the way we're doing it, he's gonna prance himself. Let me see. Cone, yes, okay. Prance himself. He got 30 feet, which could work. Past this.
All
How do I
right.
turn this?
Ah, look at that.
How do I turn it?
How do you turn it?
Yeah,
Turn what?
the cone. It's like facing one direction.
Oh, I think you just hold shift and you can mouse wheel.
Oh, yes, I can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
I'm upstairs. That hits them all.
As you
32 fortitude save. DC.
Nice. Let me just double check here. Nice. I'm just double checking something. Yeah. As you oh man. As you cast this spell outwards, I'll roll their saves. I'll show you things. Even though failure, critical failure, and failure,
Damn.
roll your damage. Alright. Where you might assume that they would take this stuff they take none of this damage from this necromancy spell.
Oh man,
And like
rats!
yeah, they don't seem at all affected by negative energy.
Well, that's my turn.
Why are you just screaming at them?
I
Hey,
really
Bellhop.
screaming.
All right. No. Yeah. Well, I guess this guy.
Yep.
This guy right here. Let's devise another stratagem on this guy.
Well, if I can make a suggestion first.
Mm-hmm.
She did cast Freedom of Movement on you. Your first attempt to
Oh,
try...
oh, right. I gotta
You get
ungrapple myself.
free.
Yep.
Get away.
I gotta ungrapple myself then.
You ungrapple yourself. Congratulations. Though that does count towards your multiple attack penalty. You just get out for free.
Hmm.
Yes. So, you're
So
no
now devise a stratagem.
Yep.
I also want to move because you are invisible.
And that is
That's
a
the hit.
critical hit because he's flat-footed technically.
Okay, let's go.
Non-lethal.
No, lethal this time.
Bellhop, how do you want to do this?
Okay, so so the mop she actually uses it to just open up her this guy's insides to take a good look at it. Notices is with the anti-paradox switch, turns it off and just goes. Does a set of all set does a set with the containing all sets contain itself?
Ooh.
Error.
Well. Well, yeah. Oh, there's this guy still here, right?
Oh yeah, they're all looking at you still.
I'm gonna start casually approaching them, or maybe. You know what? She's too weirded out by this. She's just gonna stand close to her friends.
Base.
I think you're still undetected. It's not invisibility.
Yeah, they're pretty much like as you move, they're still looking to where you were here.
Wait, hang on. How many? I have. I mean, that was still one action left, so I can move 35 feet to maximum.
Yeah.
Or so around here. That would be my ending spot anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That one's down. That one's down. Drop. She is going to. Yeah, what's she gonna do here? She's gonna do things of the not fiery nature. Thank you. She's gonna do this at a 7th level. Wonk. Not at Bellhop.
Whoa!
Ow,
What are you doing?
You're ruining
She's
a
gone
perfectly
rogue.
good decoy.
Oh, hang on, I guess it doesn't roll them all at once. Alright.
She's hero pointing it.
She's too good of a decoy.
Alright, so you get 3d4, 64, 94, 12d4, 12d4. And they all start impacting this one right here, which doesn't go down yet. And she does that bit, and then she has one more action, and she's just gonna. Thought that would do it. Yeah, she's gonna move. Wee.
Hold on. Shouldn't your magic missile be 12d4 plus 12?
Actually, wait. It would be 12d4 plus 12. You're correct. I don't know why I did the plus 4. Roll 8. Actually, 8. Does that do it? No, it doesn't do it. But that was 3 of her actions, so she wouldn't actually move. So she's just missiling. No bars held. Alright, it is this one's turn. And he just like steps over, like he pushes over this one. And goes to like grab in this area. Incorrect. And it starts to like look around for you. That's what he's doing for his 3rd action. What is your normal stealth DC? Bellhop.
Oh, my stealth DC? Let's check. Stealth. Oh god, I got -1.
Aha! Alright. Plus modifiers, because undetected. He almost looks directly at you, but then can't seem to find you.
Bless.
All right. It's Balcony Blitz's turn. Hi, Balcony Blitz. He does that thing. Now this particular thing. I'm starting to think. Nice. He is going to move. He goes this way. Bounding. He kind of like uses his form to bounce off here. Goes right next to here, and then another focus point. From his blizzard, he touches this thing. Actually, he's gonna move next to this one. You can do that one instead. So he's gonna move this one, and then he's gonna touch it. This thing has to do stuff. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yep, that's a critical success. So he touches this thing. Balcony Blitz's curse goes up by 1, but nothing happens. So let me just drag that onto him because now he's at moderate. As a side note to ye folk who may be around Balcony Blitz at any given time here, that would mean his moderate curse. I'm just refreshing myself. He's got this 10-foot emanation around him currently. So ranged attacks on these ones are going to have a small circumstance penalty on them, and suddenly there's like, you know, it's very wet up here. Snow's falling, rain's falling, that kind of stuff. Wind's howling in this little area.
Is there like a thing you can drop in the chat to show what that is?
It's mysterious. I shall tell you that. He pretty much just like cast the spell, and then suddenly, just almost out of nowhere, just things started happening around him, in much a similar fashion to how like when Wicker Wind does such things, flowers grow around him, all that stuff. Just
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now this one over here is going to use one action. He's gonna move literally right next to Bellhop. He's still like, he saw his friend do that. He heard what they said. Seeking.
Oh, no. You've been sought.
Sought.
Face.
Alright. He
God
tries to grab you,
damn.
you still got freedom of movement.
He goes to strike, but misses. And that was actually his third action. He knows exactly where you fucking are. And this one over here is going to he's gonna go right over here, seeking. Additionally, he's also trying to
Oh.
oh,
you got it.
yeah. He's next to his friend. His friend literally tried to punch you. He's gonna have a mischance at this, but he knows where you might be.
That's a hit.
That's a hit if he doesn't roll the flat check.
DC 5 flat check.
Oh, he hit it, I think.
Oh yeah, he hits. Boof.
Yeah,
And
he hit it.
16 points of damage to you. And that would be his action. He actually can't use a third action to grab you. Alright, these ones are down. So down. Kofi.
I don't think anybody's really hurt other than Bellhop. So Opie's just gonna go on ahead and throw out her Divine Wrath on this fell in front of Electra.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, not Divine Wrath. Divine Lance. Blech. There's the attack.
And that's a critical hit.
Really? Damn. Okay. Damage. Doesn't let me roll a critical, but there you go, double.
Bonk. How you want to do this?
And with that, she's going to pop up closer to Bellhop, just to make sure she's kind of within reaching distance.
Okie dokie.
That ends her turn.
Alright. Sarsaparilla.
I'm going to target the one that first, the Griffin dude that's swinging at Bell. But I think I might actually do non-lethal with this one. So that's just a -2 to the overall roll, right?
Well, you're not around. He's not around balcony right now, so you don't have to care about it.
I mean, not balcony, but bellhop.
What?
I'm trying to non-lethally strike down this robot.
Yeah, -2.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Rolling it.
I think somebody already tried to non-lethally hit
Yeah.
these.
A critical hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Woo, critical.
My favorite thing to say as a DM, takes none of that 41 damage.
From non-lethal,
Yep.
just takes nothing at all.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happened
Nothing
before with
constructs
me.
take.
Oh,
That
did
already-
it?
Yeah, Bellhop tried. That was the
Constructs
first
take,
move.
Oh,
She tried to non-lethally hit this first one, and it didn't do anything because they can't get knocked out.
Rip.
oh. So, I feel stupid a little bit.
You're good.
You were down there. She couldn't see.
I guess that's true.
You still hit him, so you could move him 5 feet away from you into bellhop if you want.
Yeah, I was just gonna. I try to do like a little like blunt strike, but it just pushes the robot onto bellhop. Yeah,
It's funny.
and then bellhop gets tackled into a wall. Huh. Well, I guess I have no choice, and then I just shoot again.
Oh,
And that's it.
god damn.
Okay, regular damage.
Yeah, regular damage.
Ah, boy.
That one was already partially destroyed. Finish it off.
Sweet. Oh, sorry about that, mishap.
Fine. All in a day's of work.
I've got one more, so.
Critical hit.
There we go.
There it is. And just do a little boop.
Crash. And the last
Oh.
one. How do you want to do this, Sarsaparilla?
I think just the same
All
thing.
down.
Just hit. Maybe like it hits like this, the secret off button, right? And the arrow is shot in just a way that it grazes some button on the back. And
Oh,
then
you hit
just,
his
fire
off button, all right.
yeah. Just hit the off button regular. So no actual like damage, but just hit the off button
The off button, eh?
or self-destruct button, whatever DM's choice.
I'll let you do that off button if you spend a hero point.
Sure.
Hero point spent. You hit the off button. And
Oh yes, I found it. I knew they
That's
had.
really good.
I knew they had one.
Interesting.
That's excellent work, Cersei.
there you go.
Thank you.
And
What?
that brings this combat to an end.
That was a stupid move.
What question did you ask them?
I asked them about spoons.
Wanted to spoon them?
No,
I guess-
look. I kind of panicked a little bit, alright? Though, there's one thing that bothers me about this.
There's a
Just
lot of things that bother
only,
me about
Yeah.
this.
Only one thing.
Now, look, here's the thing. They were surprisingly interested about me being a Melmere. Specifically. That was kind of odd.
That was odd.
Maybe I'm looking too much into this, but
Where did they come from?
I have. Could we rip them apart and? Actually, here's the thing. I may have an idea here. These are robots, right? They they have a hard drive somewhere. Can we actually just try and take it out and just see the data inside of it?
You guys don't know that.
What's
you
a hard
didn't-
drive?
You didn't roll to identify
We
these
have-
creatures.
We have one that's not destroyed. Cersei hit it right in the off button, it looks like.
Yeah, but still, can we take a crafting check on these guys?
I will put the things in the chat for you.
All right.
Oh,
I was gonna say we can also look at the room. It's kind of metagaming, but the room that they all came from at the other end of the, like upstairs at the south. We could go see what they were doing in there.
All right.
I mean, that's just the balcony. They just came in from outside.
Bellhop.
It might still be worth checking
Right.
Bellhop and Electra, y'all both succeeded. Electra, you get 1 question. Bellhop, you get 2.
Electra, you first.
out. Hmm.
Electra, you old mare, what you got?
I'm trying to think of a question. What do you guys want to know?
Well, starting, who made these? Probably.
That's not a bad question.
Yeah, do these
Or-
things have a serial number, a bean number?
You look around the back, and
MAC address?
Yeah.
you're looking for like signs, maybe like who might have made these things, and you maybe find the area where it was, but it seems to be scratched off.
Lovely.
It looks like whoever made these didn't want them to be able to be traced,
They didn't believe in them.
or at least whoever got their hands on them didn't want them to be traced back to the manufacturer. It's all scratched off.
Do
And that holds true
all
for
of-
every single one of these things.
Do all of these clockworks have like distinct, unique appearances, or do they look like, some are one model, some are another model?
That's when you probably figure out something rather morbid there, Cersei. These things seem to have actual faces. Like,
Yeah, it's that Doctor Who episode.
Oh.
Real skin.
they have, like you remember when I said you smelled the magic smoke and stuff?
Ugh.
Like,
Oh, that
Par-
magic smoke.
part of it was burning feathers on the griffins, fur, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
And
it
they
looks
really
like
went the
these
extra mile.
clockworks are covered in the skins of. You should look at the descriptions of the missing people, and then
Oh,
And it's like Ivory Drop kind of like hops up here. Electra, I think we found it.
What? A bunch of macabre machines?
I know, isn't it great? And she smiles. We did it. We found the
Yeah.
anomaly.
the robots.
Oh,
I
that's
guess we
what?
did.
That's terrible. Unfortunately, very terrible. Very terrible. Sorry. I just get a little excited. We found it.
Show some respect, Miss Drop.
No,
what did you find? I
Well,
don't get it.
She kind of
I
thinks.
suppose that's why you're here.
I suppose that's why you're freelance if you don't get it.
But I mean, terrible. Like I said, it's very terrible that they've suffered. I'm sure that these people deserve much respect. I just didn't know what we were looking for, but now we found it. And she looks like really, really excited.
Ow! Why are you bumping into me?
I'm trying to move.
Okay. Those two questions that I got.
Yes. What are your 2 questions?
All right. First of all, I'm gonna actually move to this guy since it got just turned off.
Yep.
Is there a hard drive? Can we actually retrieve some data from it?
Do you know what a hard drive is?
I mean, some memory. These things have, of course, they have an artificial intelligence. We've seen that.
If you want to
So,
replace
by
your
that logic-
if you want to replace your 2 crafting checks with getting something like a memory unit from here, I can accept that.
Yeah, sure.
Right. You retrieve like from here. You kind of. It's very clockwork-esque. A lot of these gears look almost older. It doesn't look like they've been put together recently. But you pull out something that looks familiar.
Punch cards.
No, a little crystal.
Oh.
A camera crystal.
Oh. Hey, can I develop this?
Pop it in your camera and project it if you want.
Let's do it.
You take out the camera crystal. You pop it in.
Oh, are we gonna watch this particular pony's memories as they are turned into a clockwork?
Oh,
Ugh, I don't know if I want to see that.
Well,
I really
me
don't
neither.
either. I need a smoke. I need a smoke. This place is fucked up.
You need a smoke?
Well,
You want some?
yeah, considering all of these people, all of these robots might be the missing people, this is kind of messed up.
But this is just This is fucking I just put my hands inside of this. There's blood everywhere. What do you
Well,
think?
Oh, there's no blood. There's
I mean,
yeah.
their skin. Their skin.
Yeah.
Their skin. It's still skin. I can still feel the flesh.
It's like glued on. There's like air pockets in some place.
Ugh.
Does it smell like it's rotting? Actually,
If you put your nose to it, yes.
is
Now-
the color of their skin? Are they a bit more pale than normal?
Yes.
Yeah,
Now
it's rotting.
You
Nah.
can go ahead and solve this mystery. I'm
Rest
going
in
for a
peace.
smoke.
No, here I'll give you the cigarettes. Just-
Don't, you got gross stuff all over your hands. And then she just reaches herself into your pocket and she pickpockets a cigarette
look.
from you.
Oh wait, how many cigarettes did you take?
I say I'm taking one, but I'm taking 3.
Fine, I'll
Hold
take
back.
Now removing them from my inventory. There.
Thank you. Just need one.
Oh, Cersei, before you go, Electra sparks the cigarette alight.
Thank you. I need a moment to think about all this. Just gonna sit down.
So
Over here.
there's a chance one of these guys might be the bartender.
and you start looking around. None of them. I mean, like, you've never seen the bartender, so you're not sure if one of them is. If you're playing that, are you projecting the images that you see on here?
Actually, yeah, let's project them.
Yeah, you start projecting them, and it's more of a slideshow, I should say. As you start playing it through the camera, you see first what looks to be like someone in an apron. They look to be probably some kind of chef. Then, clicking it again, you see the next one of these things that was kept in this little crystal here. It seems to be somebody who looks definitely more like a barkeep. And then you see like the next one. You see like what seems to be somebody who might they've got like the blacksmith's apron on and like all that stuff. You get the next one. It seems to have like a bunch of these various ponies, most of which seem to be doing work of some kind. And then toward the end, as you click the last one and the camera crystal turns red to kind of signify you're at the end of the crystal's memory, you see what seems to be a very old bird who seems to have a couple spoons in his talons. And then like an almost like a there's like clockwork lettering within this part of the film that just says reporter.
Reporter?
Yes.
Like that guy's a reporter?
That's for you to make the judgment on. That's what he says.
So hang on, reporter, and it's a picture of this griffin with the spoons.
Rather than reporter, sorry. Let me just reverse back a little bit. I'm trying to think of the name to report to. That would be like the better word there.
Oh, report.
Reportee.
The reportee. That's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
Say that instead.
So I guess we found our clockmaker.
How we find him, actually, I guess, is the real question.
Should we contact the authorities for these?
Are you joking? She says, like, Ivory Drop like leans next to you. You know what authorities do? They go in and they just muck things up.
True.
Yeah, but I mean, we found the missing people, and
Yeah, and you're gonna get more people in trouble if they find this. You think that a guard is gonna be able to handle this? You punched this with all your might. I saw you do it, and it didn't make a dent in it.
Well, because I didn't try to kill him.
And he kind of like looks down. Still, she kind of like scratches her head a little bit.
What use is what use is the private police if you're just going to go to the public police?
I don't know. This feels like this looks like some high government stuff, like top secret kind of stuff. That's what I'm trying to say.
Aren't you interested? I'm curious.
Yes, I am interested.
Well,
I don't want to find the skin peeler factory.
I just don't want to find an army of thousands of these, that's all.
Well, we took on like a whole room of them. She gestures around.
A room full of, that is a former people, mind you. Imagine thousands of civilians turned into this.
What point would going to the police?
Not probably the police. Probably some government. I'm just overthinking it. Let's I'm just really weirded out.
I don't blame you. It's a weird situation.
Hey, hang on a second. Give me a sec. Good lord, it's doing it.
It's doing it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're good.
I'm checking my 3D prints.
Oh, that's what that
That's
is.
what that is, yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were like hitting a bell back there for a while.
Oh shit! The sound is coming through with it.
It's
Super quiet.
Barely, like it's fine.
It's just
It's barely perceptible.
Bellhop constantly having epiphanies. Ding, ding.
It sounded like Morse code.
Look, should we maybe see if there's more camera crystals in these things?
We can try.
I mean,
I'm not
Let's
gonna
take a look.
desecrate a corpse even if it's robotic.
it's
that's up
not
to you guys.
really. It's not really desecrating a core. I mean,
I know,
we are looking for
just
the inside.
I'm disgusted, that's all.
I'm just as disgusted as you are, but if we don't do this, more people are gonna be turned into this.
Ivory
Maybe
Drop,
I can,
Ivory Drop is already going. Like she's hopped off here. She's going through it.
Maybe
through,
maybe if I learn the magical signature from this crystal, I can search for them in the other bodies.
Look, yeah. Look. It looks like there's no skin in the clothes area. It's just on the face. I can just check in the through the shirt so I don't touch the meat.
Little problem.
What?
Yeah, look. And she calls from like the bottom floor there.
Was that a voice mod or something?
No, I just
He's shouting the other way.
just turned my mic away from me and I'm just shouting as loud as I can.
What's going on?
Oh, you're right next to me now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And she like, most of these are kind of fried. She takes out like one of the camera crystals that she jams her hoof in it. She's like, hey, there it is. All right, look. And yeah, I mean like the camera crystals she held up. This is one of the ones that Electra zapped.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Let's check. Hang on. Let me see this one. Maybe that paradox might have fried him. Let's check.
Alright, you go to check this one. Yep, the paradox sure as hell fried him. Like, it's fried.
How about the ones Darcy killed? The ones, the arrows. Let's...
Arrows right through them.
Arrows right through the crystal. Jesus. Jesus. Who's Jesus? Might be... It's one of my husband's relatives. Don't worry about him. Well... I really want to do some more knowledge gathering on this tech itself, because
You're free to.
but
You're free to pursue leads here and ask questions.
ask questions. What do we know more about these robots? Let's see. What can we think of?
Why were they after you in the first place? They didn't seem very interested in us.
That's one of the big things. She the one I talked to just goes, "You're a bell mare," and then try to divert the conversation. Then just ask, "Is your husband a bell mare?"
Now here's
Why?
here's something you can do, Bellhop.
Hmm.
Tell me what 2 leads you have, and I know you have fancy feats for that.
Shit. What leads? Okay, I got the spoons, right?
Spoons is a good lead.
the spoons is a good lead, and fuck. What else should I get as a lead?
You're free to tell me. You spent 10 minutes trying to find a lead, and you could ask me with that 1 feat that you have if it's a red herring or not.
Yeah. I mean, the spoons is one thing. Maybe the camera crystal could be a lead.
Do you want to check that lead?
Let's try to connect those. Maybe there's something in the pictures. I don't know. Maybe in the pictures there's something specific.
All right, roll that feat just so I remember what I need to roll.
Where is it? Where is it? Connect the dots.
There you go. All right, 2 different leads you're pursuing. Then you attempt to check to investigate how connected the 2 are. Fantastic. Let's see. I can check both items or search both combinations of leads. Nice. So, Bellhop, I will take a society or crafting check for this particular thing.
Blind.
Yes, very much blind.
Blind. Society or crafting? Let me see. Yeah, crafting. Let's go with crafting.
Nice. And as you try to determine if these things are connected, let's see. Let me just double check. You determine that they are highly connected.
There is a connection.
Yes. It was a success though, so you don't get a specific way that they're connected.
Yeah. So with the critical success instead, you know exactly what.
Yeah.
Right.
I would give you an exact way that they're connected. Yes.
Well, we got the spoons here. We could try and analyze the pictures a little bit better to see if maybe we could spot something.
Well, she kind of like thinks a little bit. Drip scratches her head. You said that they were collector's items, right?
Yeah.
I'm like thinks a little bit. Well, where might one buy spoons? She says, like a little bit confused. Like she's definitely not an investigator, but she's doing her best.
At a
I'm at
household
spoons.
household appliance shops, but since these are collector's items, maybe there's some special place in town that sells artifacts and really antiques.
Like you buy
Antiques.
souvenirs at the antique store.
This is where I'm gonna have Balcony Blitz and Wickerwind roll a society check.
We need to go to the soup store because you eat soup with spoons.
That is a good one. I like that idea.
Did you get that, Swift?
Makes sense.
Swift.
Swan.
He has fallen asleep,
Uh-oh.
I think.
But
Yeah.
what if these robots left these spoons here?
What would robots need spoons for? They don't eat.
I don't know. All I'm saying is that there's this griffin here in this picture, and wait, it's a he or a she? I forget.
Robots dream of silicon silverware?
Emily.
Huh?
The griffin in the picture, was it a he or a she? I forget.
It was a he.
Okay, here, yeah, this griffin here in this picture, and he was holding those spoons, right? Or
yes.
Was it other types of spoons?
Yeah, it was just like some old griffin that was holding spoons. It wasn't the bartend. It was just at the end of the camera.
Yeah, but was where the spoons that he was holding the spoons that we saw on the ground there?
Oh yes, they are very decorative.
Same spoons, and it says report to this guy. So here's the thing: if there's a picture with and this guy's here with these here spoons, it says report to this guy. That means that these are probably his spoons. I don't know why. Why would he leave them here? Why? Maybe these things were put here by the robots. I don't know why, but
maybe they accidentally dropped them in the bar fight last night.
maybe. Could be.
Maybe
Thing
it's the
is that-
message.
Balcony Blitz kind of like from the top here. He kind of seems to be staying away from you guys because right now it is a blizzard up there, and it's pretty wide. So he's just kind of giving you guys like a wide stance here.
It
Wicker
feels
Wind-
kind of cold in here.
Wickerwind and I, we know of an antique shop. She says, like a little bit tentatively, like, I think we might have delivered to a couple letters there or something.
Is the shop owner a griffin?
I don't know. We just put the mail in the box.
Could we go and check? Maybe just try not to actually enter inside. Maybe just confirm that the guy inside is a griffin before we do anything else.
Man, that's up to you, isn't it, Private Eye?
Yeah. I just want to be careful. I don't want to turn into one of these things.
Oh. Balcony Blitz gives a little bit of salute. Not to worry, we'll make sure that you're safe.
I appreciate that.
You know, it worries me because these clockworks could be anywhere in the streets of this town.
Exactly.
Anywhere.
They could be anywhere out there, but they weren't actually blending in that well. So I think if we do run into some, we'll know pretty quick.
Wait, I have an idea. Anybody here got a magnet?
Yes, I can do magnet stuff.
Okay, look, just try and see if you do some magnet spell, these things start just moving towards you.
I can try, sure.
Alright, what spell are you casting?
I am
Magnetic.
casting magnetic attraction.
Alrighty. Well, fortunately, these things are very much disabled. So yes, the moment you cast that, they start sticking to the Kieran.
Okay, look. This,
No! She
okay,
dispels it.
Dispel.
Where's the
Look,
Kieran? Hold on, where's Electra?
She's here.
Ah, yes, okay. I just need to move tokens.
no, yes.
Oh god! Oh no! This was a mistake.
Hugged by 1,000 corpses.
Give me a reflex.
Oh, it looks
save.
like you're very attractive, Miss Electra.
A reflex? Okay.
Give me a reflex.
Okay,
save.
we didn't think this through. Point is, if there's more of these in the city, we just gotta have a little magnet with us, and they'll start hurling
Yeah,
towards.
we
and
should start
know
doing this in town.
Yeah, and we know exactly who the imposter is. Actually, which one is the one that was disabled
wait,
by,
maybe we should help Electra. It looks like she's buried in this pile.
Just dispel the spell.
Electra, you don't take any you don't take any damage, Electra, but do you know how like feral fluid like has little spikes on it? That's what all these guys' hooves and talons are doing right now. They're just kind of like up in the air, the magnetic field around them.
Oh no!
Get off of her.
Yeah, the moment you dispel, they just kind of like flick.
You're right.
I am never doing anything you suggest again.
Look, my point is, we don't need a fancy spell for this. We just need a magnet. Anything. We could buy one in town. Just if we see some somebody who's suspicious, we just raise the magnet into the air, and if they start hurling towards it, yeah, that guy is a goner.
What if they have like a fake leg or something?
Well, then the leg would be the one that gets attracted, not the rest of the body.
Okay. Do we want to go out and see if we can find a magnet store?
Probably. Actually, first, which one is the robot that Sarsi deactivated?
Oh. Well, look
It's in the
for
pile
the
now.
one that doesn't have an arrow in it.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe we should keep that one, and maybe just tie it up and reactivate it at some point. But
Oh.
yeah, we'll. I would suggest we keep a close eye on that one. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we could drag it over to Chap's place. Isn't Chap close by?
Just make sure it's tied up for good.
I think he said he was staying near the Salt Square.
Yeah.
I wonder if he knows who is trying to blame him for these missing peoples.
Wait, I wonder if any of these ponies are the ones, are the one that went missing last night.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I mean, we could.
I mean, how
probably
sure?
get-
I mean, like, you would know. You would be sure.
What?
Well, yeah, well, because you're the investigator person.
Well, but actually, just also because by logic, there's a bunch of corpses here, reanimated corpses with clockwork bullshittery Frankenstein deal. I'm pretty sure that these are the missing people.
They probably are. Electra's question was whether the one that went missing last night specifically was here, because if he is, then we could get Chaff off the hook at least.
Well, do we have the picture?
That's a good question. Mimely, was there a picture of the missing pony that Chaff supposedly abducted?
You guys never got one of them.
Shit.
Damn it.
Well, there's a bulletin board outside the bar. Maybe there's some pictures on there.
Let's go and look.
Eh.
Yeah.
Ophi, what are you doing?
I'm checking my options here. I am. Oh shit. Something tells me it's gonna be a bad idea, but I am going to go ahead and. You guys see while you're all talking to each other, a divine lance fly out from the second floor towards one of the windows.
Give me that attack roll.
And, yeah.
Wait, what's this for?
You didn't target, but that is a critical hit. You hear a zamp just outside the window as something gets hit.
We need to get out of here. We
What?
really need to go.
Was there one on the roof?
I don't know, but it's no. Out the window. A drone. Cameras.
Wait,
We need to go.
what? Oh
I think-
god.
I think
They're
we're
trying
being
to frame
spied on.
us.
That's when you see a very familiar little thing. I think this is the right one. Nope, not that one. This one, maybe. There it is.
No.
What is it?
Lands
dead, whatever
right
it is.
through the thing. There's like a little twitching, like, have you ever seen a golden snitch from Harry Potter? It's kind of like
Wait,
that.
this is dead.
It's very dead.
Well,
But it's,
yeah, because she shot
Dead
the-
now.
she literally shot it through the
All
window,
right.
but you see like its little like pincers still like. Like,
Opie's right. We need to go. We're being tracked.
That was a
Okay,
great
you know
spot,
what?
Ophi.
you know what? You know what time it is?
What's that?
It is time. Let's see. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Good thing I had it planned.
Nice.
Well, depending on how long we were just deliberating, that the non-detection lasts 10 minutes.
What? So wait, I just had an idea. I still have antlers on. If I take them off after a while, they'll think I'm a completely different person.
There you go.
Yes, all they know it's a deer that is a.
We could get a fake mustache for you, and maybe a
Yeah.
hat.
I think we just get some invisibility going and get out of here as soon as possible.
I'm
I'm-
on that.
I've got an invisibility sphere if everyone crowds around.
Yeah, but even in that case, I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to put on a disguise for the time being
For sure.
because in the case with there's more pictures of officers being taken, I'm gonna look like a completely different person. So anybody? Wait, this guy's kit only does one person, right?
Sorry, say that last part one more time.
Melee. This guy's kit is for one person only, right?
You can impersonate whoever you want. You can use
No,
it
no,
on
no, no,
somebody
no,
else. Like,
No, yeah, but it's one use only, right?
no.
Nope.
Like, because I have 4 of these.
You
anybody needs them.
Shouldn't need 4 of them. I mean, it comes with a whole cosmetic set. You just need
He's
to
saying
replace the
if
makeup.
we
skin.
want to also dress up.
Yeah. If
I think they can
multiple
all be used
people
for
want
that.
to,
A healing kit
yeah.
can be used for anybody.
Yeah. No, because here's the thing. What I'm saying
it's
is
no different than
yeah.
a healer's kit. Anybody can use it, and you could use it on anybody.
Oh, so I can use it on multiple people too?
Yeah.
Why did I buy 4 of these? You know what? I'll share them with the party at this point if anybody wants a free
Why did you?
disguise kit.
Yeah, why'd you buy these in bulk?
There's a request trade dialogue at the bottom left of your screen that you guys can use now. Wow.
Wow.
Well, you see, when you start an investigation business, you always buy stuff in bulk.
Receive. I receive.
Actor that will represent you in the trade.
That'll be which inventory it's pulling from.
Okay. Mr. Trade with you. Accept.
Now,
Spectate
I love
trade.
let's watch this trade
Yeah,
happen.
I'm gonna
See,
watch
see,
it to make
see
sure there's no
what's
funny business.
Alright.
Everybody's just leaning over their shoulder.
Universal solvent. What is this?
It's come.
Sorta.
Samples.
It gets it
fine.
off.
Fine.
That's-
I'll
That
take
is
it.
gross, Opie.
Hey,
Oh shit, they trading. There it is.
I'm clapping.
Mm.
a deal in Monopoly.
Anybody
Only
else
one of
wants?
us can.
I have 2 more of these. If anybody
I'll take
wants
one.
some, you'll take one. Yeah. Wait. Hang on. It was Yep. There we go. Trade. Oh yeah. What was the trade option? I don't see the trade option anymore. Where the fuck is it?
Bottom left.
Bottom left.
Oh, request trade.
Request to trade. I receive all your gold.
Trade offer.
You receive absolutely nothing.
Trade offer.
All right.
I receive 3 cigarettes. You receive a weird face.
I was going to request him, but I've already got a couple.
Hmm.
You know what? Yeah, you get it for free. I don't probably need anything.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Everybody's you're getting a
A
net.
net.
Based
Look at this net.
that I just found.
Okay, last one. Who wants it? Who needs it?
Just gotta have it.
Sarsi, you look like the type who needs a disguise kit.
I don't need to be disguised. They won't see me.
Fair. Nobody else?
Not much disguising this, says Balcony Blitz. It's like 2 inches of snow up here.
Well, we could put the big hat on you.
No, I don't think that'll work.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna disguise myself. Take off the hat, probably the uniform too, and put on a Columbo trench coat. Let's go.
Nice.
Well, we're in the invisible sphere, aren't we?
Yes, but in case this fails, and they take pictures of us, they're gonna take pictures of other people.
Uh-huh.
It's a safety precaution.
Well, where should we go?
Well, antique store, right? Actually, there was the thing trying to figure out the missing person, if it's one of these guys. By looking at posters, we
Well,
gotta find a poster of the missing people to see if to clear the clearing of the charges.
Yeah, you're free to walk outside and go look for that at any point.
Yeah.
Well, everybody moving group.
Going
All
out
right,
the window.
hold each other's tails in a line.
Back to Salt Square. Guys, pop on out here. Very quietly, very discreetly. Nobody seems to have, like, noticed what went on in there, and they don't really seem to care, so where are you guys going?
Wasn't there a bulletin board directly out front of the bar?
What?
And
Yes.
It seemed to be a poster on the ground as
Yes,
well.
There was, yes.
Well, let's look at that.
Fantastic. Let me find that map again. Yeah, you go to take a look at that that map there, and I'll just activate this map again. Why not? We'll do phase 1, so you guys can actually see what's on the first floor. Sorry, I just had somebody send me a text. I just had to read it really quick. There we go. So we put you on first floor. There we go. I'm gonna move you guys.
Oh, right outside.
Man, I'm gonna move y'all, or y'all move yourself. I don't really care. Either or. There's just a lot of tokens here, so I'm just gonna. There we go. Mwah, move you guys this way.
Whoa!
All right, and there is a thing.
Oh.
All right, yeah, there's a bunch of things here. Let me turn off this light though, because you guys don't need that. There we go. All right, taking a look at this bulletin board, you see, of course, a lot of the standard things. You know, help wanted posters, like that kind of stuff. And then a more new one on there that does say, if you've seen this person, let us know. And you do see a picture of the bartend.
Does this guy look like any of the guys we've seen in the tavern?
Does not look like any of the robots you've seen in the tavern. However, it does look like one of the people you've seen in the camera roll.
May still be alive.
It's
Hopefully.
possible.
I wouldn't keep my hopes up, but it's a possibility.
I'm wondering why they're all hanging around this bar. Is there a specific reason for that?
Maybe they're just here to make it look like the bar is still active, so it doesn't raise any suspicion.
Or maybe they're just there to stop anybody that tries to find clues about
That too.
About the barkeep.
That too, but those two options. Still, they did a really terrible job because they could have had a robot bartender.
Well, they probably weren't expecting us high-level Bannermanes to.
That's just logic. Why? Who goes to a bar and sees that the bartender is not there, and then they see a giant crowd of horses on the upper floor enjoying their drinks, even though there's nobody serving them?
Yeah, maybe we should have clued in to that earlier.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
something
that
you
would-
really walk into a tavern expecting, to be fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
I thought it was some kind of mobster thing.
Well,
Do you have any more leads, Belle?
we have the antique shop.
It's a start.
And what about Chap? Because he's being blamed for this specific missing person.
Well, but like Ivory Drop said, do we want to report this to the police? And
Chap is not the police.
no,
It's-
I know, but if we need to clear his name, we have to report this stuff to the police, and that Ivory
gonna be
Drop
h-
did say it's probably a problem to do
It's
that.
going to be hard to prove his innocence either way without the body.
I'm just wondering if Chap knows who is blaming him, and maybe they have something to do with Clockworks. Maybe they have, you know.
That's a good question too. He seemed honest earlier, but maybe if we let him know what happened.
I suggest we should probably go have a talk with him, especially because what if he gets kidnapped next? Who knows?
Well, I'd be down to go talk to him.
Yeah, maybe have him in the party for this. Might as well.
We can watch to see when the rest of these drones go away.
Yeah. Well, let's go have a talk with him.
All right,
All right.
going to go find Chaff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, let me go to the Salt Square here. Activate this map here. Pull you all onto it. Right.
He said he was in like a rundown place.
Said he was like in a rundown place, somewhat east of the Salt Square, like on the east side of Salt Square. There's apparently a lot of graffiti there. Gobos hang out there.
What? Yeah, what? Sorry,
He said it was on the east side of Salt Square. There's apparently a graffitied building, an old rundown shack sort of looking thing, and Gobos hang out there. That's where he'll be.
Maybe gobos are good protection against these machines.
Well, do you see any gobos?
Yeah, you guys go, like, where are you guys going? Ping yourselves. Ping.
Let's go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so over here isn't too run down. This is still kind of in the middle of Salt Square. Salt Square is like the neighborhood, not just this immediate square. He's saying he's gonna be like on this side of town, pretty much, is what he's saying. He didn't really give you a specific direction, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's head to the end of the road then. See what we can see.
Give me a perception check. Alright. Let's see, we got one roll here, two rolls here. Fantastic. Electro Sarsaparilla, you guys keenly do find a thing, as well as you, Ophi. You guys spot, as you kind of get to the edge of Salt Square here. Yep, you see it alright. There is definitely a shack there. There's a big sign on the outside that simply just says, "The Flat Truth."
Oh, that place looks really shitty. That must be where he is.
Yeah, and there is indeed gobos on the outside there. All of them seem to be wearing different colors of Crocs.
Wait, Flat Truth? Does this have any relationship to a certain mayor?
Well,
One way to find out.
Well, good thing we're invisible right now.
Yeah, you kind of like go on over there, and I mean, you're first greeted by gobos in the most gobbo-ish of ways, I'm sure. They come up to you. I'm not sure if you guys speak Goblin or not.
I do.
Ah, then you understand them. Why
Down.
are you showing up on our turf?
We're here to talk to your Karen friend.
And he looks back. Like he growls to like one of his friends or whatever. The Kieran friend. And then he squints. Only if you wear these. And they pulled up some Crocs for you guys.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
I'm not wearing those.
Oh.
Wait now. He might be onto something. What if they're really comfy?
There's no way. They're so ugly.
But let's try them on first. Then we'll make a decision.
They're one size too small, I bet.
Always.
Do you have any for cloven
How do the Crocs
hooves?
feel?
And they kind of like look down. No, we have things for your hooves. Them's these. He holds up.
Them's these.
And then they like hold up like a second pair of Crocs. These ones are just like, he holds up a second pair of Crocs and then they move it, like, realize that these are gobbo sized. So he's going over toward your hooves, Electra, and he's just like he's like, if you're lifting up a hoof, he's trying to force on two sets of Crocs onto each hoof.
Each clove.
Yeah, each clove.
Yeah. I was expecting one of the sandals with a strip that goes between the toes. Ugh.
Oh god, she might have worn that if that's what they brought out.
Yeah, these ones don't seem to fit, so they'll totally bring out one of those.
No!
Got him.
Okay. She'll
Like,
put
if you put that on, I have no more respect for you.
You don't have
They're
any,
already on.
Bigger sizes?
Them's perfect size.
I don't like it any
Okay,
more than you,
I'm sorry.
Ophi, but we need to go in and talk to whoever's in this building.
Wait, why are we bowing to the whims of gobos?
I don't necessarily want a bloodbath
Do they
in the
even work
streets.
here?
What does horse say? And he's like looking at
Eh?
Bellhop, like he's pointing to Ophi because he doesn't seem to understand whatever the hell Ophi's trying to say.
Hey, what did Ophi say? I'm sorry.
He's asking you to translate. He's
She's
just-
saying, why the hell are we even, like, humoring these gobos? Let's just go in.
She said that she really likes these Crocs.
Wow. And then he holds up another 2. Then put Crocs on all 4 hooves.
I'll fry them.
Please back me up here. Come on.
He's very
Back me up.
He's very merrily just moving over to your hooves, Ophi. He's just like.
I will hold a hoof out to push him away, or like hold him away.
Wow.
Look, next time you ask me for cigarettes, I'll give you 2 each time. All right?
Not fair. No.
Look, it's
I have
just
to live
for...
with this for the rest of my life.
No, you as soon as we're out of here, you can take these off.
Holy shit. Sorry, thunderstorm. That was loud. Yeah, Ophi's pretty adamant about this one. I'll wait out here. There's no way I'm putting those on.
Alright, who else is putting on the Crocs?
I'm putting on the Crocs.
Yeah, we're putting on the Crocs.
Those who put on the Crocs, I will point out, they all seem really uncomfortably warm.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Sarsaparilla, there's something in yours that like kind of squishes when you put your hoof in.
Oh, and by the way, I am sorry about my friend Ophi over there. She just thinks she's not worthy of such beauty.
It's fine. She used the spider Croc, and he smiles. We put spiders on that one.
Oh.
She hears that and she starts to look in her fucking Croc to see if it's fucking spiders. She's stepping.
Oh yeah, you stepped on
Hope
like
you
4.
all made the right decision.
Get these spiders off of me!
Dare I ask which Crocs you gave me?
You get normie Croc, she says very, very succinctly. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of like nod. Not cool enough. Nope, not yet. And then he starts leading you over. They lead you over to this metal door, and they just kind of like, like they knock very like methodically. Well, Kieran. And then you guys hear like another voice. I told you I'm not letting you in here.
It's us.
Who's us?
It's the it's the people you met earlier.
Like the slider opens and it is somebody completely different. It's not like I've never seen you in my life. And some zebra is looking at you.
What was the name of the Kieran again? I forget.
Chaff?
Chaff. Yeah. You happen to know a certain Chaff? He said he could meet us here.
Is it gonna get me in trouble?
No.
Alright.
No, we are here to clear his name.
And then he kind of like opens the door a little bit. I'll put on the map here just this particular zebroid. There you go.
Zeb.
Yeah.
Zebroid.
Jesus Christ.
As it's kind of like opens the door. Right, get in before they get in. Come on.
Yep.
Do we have to wear these in?
And he kind of like looks down. Yeah, just don't let them see you take them off.
Wait, is that Ophi's following us? Or is
Nope. I'm staying outside. I'm not putting those on.
Just be careful, all right?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is it just gobos around?
Yeah.
Let me look to see if this is gonna hurt anyone.
Killed.
That's
A
a
fireball.
that's
Kill
sure
all the
that's
fireball.
sure a statement that you've made.
Yeah. That is an electro statement. Yeah.
Actually, hang on a second, Ophi.
Yes, they
You
all
could
look
use-
like children. Electra, yes.
Yeah.
Ophi, I have an idea. You could technically use a disguise kit to disguise yourself some fake Crocs that look like real Crocs.
It's the principle.
What prince? Whatever.
They
We're
try.
not that
Let's go.
school.
They start mimicking your Sylvan, not knowing what they're saying. Principal.
Morons.
Moron.
I just don't want to see you turn into one of those, all right?
But what?
You know.
All
And
right.
No, I don't.
and she starts doing the robot dance.
Oh. Don't worry, I'll be okay.
If you say so.
I have my ways.
All right, you step in. This shack is pretty damn run down. As you guys kind of enter, the small room past this metal door that you see, it's literally like a 2-stage door. It's like there's a metal door on the it would be like an airlock situation, right? Where there's 2 metal doors you have to go through before you get into the main part of the room. And like as you guys kind of walk in, first things that you guys would probably notice, there's at least like 10 like shiny aluminum looking caps that are just like hung on like a small rack to like the left.
Like tinfoil hats?
Yeah, like tinfoil hats. All of them seem to kind of have dust on them. Within the room itself, there is lots and lots and lots of newspaper postings, photos, things like that. Overhead, like and down to the walls, you see all these like red, yellow, and green different like yarn spans that are going to and from everywhere. Watch your head.
Whoop.
And then eventually this zebra kind of just goes over and like sits in a chair and starts reading again. And he doesn't really like acknowledge you guys. He just kind of like calls back, "You got some visitors, Chaff." And from like a backside room, yeah, you see your Karen friend. He kind of like peeks over. "Oh, yeah, you found this pretty fast."
Yep. It was right across the bar.
I mean, even among the other rundown shacks, this one stands out for being really shitty.
I just had to see you find the goblins, honestly.
The zebra just kind of gives like a little bit of a shrug. "Well, I have to keep the place, he thinks of the word, warm, I guess. Person who owns this shack, she left a few months ago. I haven't seen her since. Dumb broad."
Hmm.
And he kind of like rolls his eyes. They run this magazine here. And he chucks you like an old edition of the magazine where you read all on the top. It says the flat truth. And that's where, I mean, he kind of just like flicks his hoof like in a circle. Pictures in the back. And yeah, if you flip it to the back, there is indeed a picture of a very wide-eyed, crazy-looking pink mare.
Show the picture.
I will also put on the map. Here she is.
Oh.
And you said that she's missing for a month?
Yeah, and he thinks of a word again. Fuck it. Some retards took her and they went out on some adventure, and I could care less, really.
Well, it sounds like she could be in some pretty big trouble.
And
what, are you a roommate or something?
no, she pays me, so I'm staying right here till she comes back and gives me what I'm owed.
Okay. It's your prerogative, but I think you might be waiting a while.
And he's kind of like rolls his eyes. I've waited longer. She goes on these weird fucking adventures. Always just Wati this and steel beams that and golden port whatever. I don't really know, but it's a bunch of things.
Were they in Wati?
And kind of like gives a shrug. Last I heard, she was well, she was doing something. It had to do with jeweler across the way.
Oh.
Yeah, she hates the jewelers.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
And he just kind of like flicks open his newspaper. The name's right on the top there. It's Flat Earth.
Why do they call her that?
Do I look like a mother?
Why do they call you Electra?
That's a good question.
Yeah, kind of turns over as he's like kind of reading the newspaper, you actually do see the headline on the back that just says like more disappearances, right? Like it's like he's reading into this particular topic just idly.
And does the newspaper actually tell us how many people have disappeared so far?
Yeah, like a good like 20.
Well, we've found at least 10.
And he looks over. Found 10 who?
The missing people.
He flips over the newspaper. These ones right here?
Can we confirm that those are the ones we saw in the bar? At least some of them.
Yeah, there's some pictures in here. Not a single one of those people are the people that you've seen in the bar.
Okay.
However,
No.
all of those people are people you've seen in that camera roll.
Well, here's the thing. We didn't find them directly, but we might know where they are. And if we're right, you ain't gonna like what's gonna happen to them if you don't get to them right away.
And he kind of like flicks it over. Well, it's kind of out of my hands, really. He kind of gives like a little bit of a shrug. I wish you guys the best. You police or something? He squints.
Not really.
Yeah. And he kind of like looks up and down your trench coat, right? He considers you for a moment. Well, regardless, nice trench coat.
Oh, thank you. My husband gave it to me.
You keep bringing up your husband. It seems like you're doing it on purpose. Are you trying to?
Well, maybe not. Who knows? But
I don't think you have a husband.
Well, we'll see at the ball. All right.
Oh, okay.
We'll see at the ball. But look. Here, my point is, I would suggest you stay indoors. Don't open for anybody, because
that's already what they're doing.
Yes, but just be sure of that. Just send your goblins to do the groceries if you really need to. Never leave this place.
I mean, but why?
Because right next door, you've seen what happened.
I can only imagine the groceries that Gobbles would come back with.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't
don't worry about them, huh? And she kind of like waves herself. Quite honestly, it's kept all of the other fashion gangs around. If I have to put up with Crocs, I am okay with that.
Oh, I get it. That's a pretty good defense, actually.
Yeah, nobody really likes gobos, and the guards never come around here, so that's all I care about. They're always hounding us and graffitiing up the sides of the house here. Quite honestly, if they want to, I'ma let them. Unless the dragon says otherwise, I ain't doing shit. And then he kind of like, considers a little bit. I haven't really looked into this thing, but you know, if I see anything, I'll let you know.
Just to make sure to, you see somebody on the street and their skin is a little bit pale, just run. It's not them anymore.
And kind of like,
it's
kind of looks like a little bit like perplexed by it. You really starting to sound like the mayor that used to live here.
Look. We've been in the bar next door. There are people who got killed and their skin was put on mannequins, clockwork mannequins.
It sounds crazy, but
Mannequins.
she's telling the truth.
And he kind
Some
of,
sort of construct?
Frankenstein zombies.
and then he kind of like, this is when he looks toward or like around the place, right? Flat Earth's place, apparently. Hold the phone. And then he stands up, he puts the newspaper down, and he goes over directly to the wall. That, mannequins, right?
I mean, the mannequins, it's, they're robots. They're very, very sophisticated machines, but they're wearing the skin of people. And it's rotting.
Hey, look at this. And he gestures to a part of the
What?
wall that definitely has like a lot of those red lines to it. And yeah, like there's a lot of newspaper articles dated much earlier than this that are like throughout this year, people that have gone missing. Like the 20 people haven't all gone recently missing. This has been an ongoing thing for a very long time. And like this is where like all of those red lines kind of connect. And there's some notes there, some sticky notes that just say like gears found at scene and like that kind of thing. And then there's like a drawing of a spoon, like that kind of stuff, right?
Even more spoons. Great.
Yeah, and he kind of like you say that, and he turns around. What about the spoons?
Well, this bar, full of all those weird abominations. It was full of antique spoons. And we found some in this picture, in this camera crystal right here. Let me show it to you. And yeah, I guess I'm pulling out the camera and just showing the photos.
You start showing the photos more. Hold the phone, and he stops you right when you get to like the end where it says, you know, like reportee, and this is when he kind of like puts up his hooves and he starts following one of the red lines all the way across to a bunch of different pictures, clearly taken without permission. By the way, it's like a stalker pic sort of thing, right? Of some guy's like a little estate, some person's like it has some pictures of this griffin, this old griffin, the very griffin that you are seeing there. Is this your person?
Looks like him.
Ah, and he kind of like nods a little bit. Yeah, that's Old Bird Baxterson von Hoffman III.
Oh, that's a lot of names.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. They just call him Old Bird.
They'll run a newspaper paper just to write this guy's name.
Yeah, I'll post that in post that in the voice chat.
So, what does this guy do? Who is he?
Kind of like gives a shrug. I don't know much about the guy myself. I just know he has one of the biggest spoon collections in the city.
Likes his spoons, eh?
Yeah, collects them. Goes all over the world or something, or gets them from his family or something like that. Always going on about his spoons, but nobody really ever cares. So he's kind of gone a little cuckoo, I think.
Does he have any what's his profession?
He gives a shrug. Told you I don't know much about the guy.
I just spoons, eh?
This crazy dame was, I swear to you. And he lights up a cigar and he hands you one too, Bellhop. He literally just hands you like a second cigar that he lights up for it. I swear to you, right? This crazy dame, she's going on about all these schemes. Look at this one. Golden Port steel can't melt from Fireball's magic. Right over here, this one right here, something like that. She goes on and on about all of the different conspiracies and stuff, and then this kind of thing happens. There's always some weird thing that she stumbles on, and I just gotta keep an eye out for this kind of thing, you know? Just in case.
She may have her reasons.
And he kind of like rolls her eyes a little bit. I guess, you know, gives a little bit of a shrug. Is what it is.
So this Mr. Long name, which I technically forget now, it's Mr. von Hoffman. I mean, he's got. Do we know where he lives?
I vaguely know maybe the area that he is. He's kind of like in the upper west of Salt Square. Bunch of trees. Can't miss it.
Can we take one of these photos of this estate?
Be my guest. She's not gonna miss them.
We'll make sure to bring them back.
He gives like a little bit of a nod. You going with him? And he looks to Chaff. No. I'm staying right here. And he smiles. Mechanical
you sure
man.
about that?
Mechanical man ain't something I'm dealing with today.
Fair enough. Just be careful.
And he kind of nods.
Well, on we go, I guess. We're gonna visit this guy. Everybody is up for that?
Well, are we gonna ask me, Chap, do you know who is trying to blame you for this crime?
Actually.
And he kind of like rubs the back of his head. Really, like anybody, really.
Well, who's anybody?
Anybody who saw me in that bar fight. Like, it was a whole big thing. You know, I fight with the... Look, and he kind of like looks to you. All I said, right? This guy, he leans over the bar, and I'm looking at his brooch. And, you know, I know a thing or two about brooches. And...
Pet cockroach?
What was that?
You said he's roach, like a pet cockroach?
No, a brooch.
A brooch.
It's like a pin that you put in your coat.
Oh, okay.
And I noticed the thing, and I thought it was a little weird because I got an eye for these things. He taps the side of his temple, right? I got an eye for these things, and that guy. He's one of the fanciest brooch I ever seen. But the middle gem, it was fake. I could tell immediately. I was looking at it. Fakest gem I've ever seen in my entire life. And he shakes his head a little bit. I go up to this guy. I'm like, hey, sir, you know that gem in the middle of your brooch? It's a little fake. I was just trying to be helpful to the guy, right? He looks at me. He's like, oh, who are you? Judging my fashion. You 2-bit hoodlum. And he gestures to my hat like I did something wrong. I'm like, hey, watch out. What? And he's already spilling drinks. He's kicking me out of the tab. I'm sorry, he says. I'm gonna fight this guy. And so that's what I did. I fought him right in the old bar. I'm sorry. I was just trying to be nice. And yeah, I knocked him a good one. Right unconscious, right there. And then I left. That's all I did. Next day, this guy goes missing. Everybody's thinking it's me.
Question. Did you happen to break any stuff over the bar counter or something, like plates or stuff like that?
No. He came out of the bar, and we started fighting in the table area. There's probably like a table or something broken, but he kind of like looks. Ain't nobody ever throwing bottles.
So this was outside the bar.
Yeah. And he kind of like, well, we started tussling in the bar, and then we got, we took it out to the street, kind of deal.
But it definitely wasn't behind the counter.
As far as I remember, I only broke like one table, maybe. Now that does not align with your investigation, Bellhop, or you saw broken
exactly,
plates, spoons, bottles, all this stuff.
No, it's the bar right across town, right?
That's the one.
No, not right across the square.
Right over there, saloon-looking one.
Well,
Balcony.
there's a lot of broken stuff in there.
I didn't do it.
Sense motive.
Go for it.
Let's see, blind. What do I roll for sense motive?
Blind perception.
Blind perception.
You do not get the impression that he's trying to lie to you. He's got like both
No.
hands up. He's trying to be as compliant as he can. Quite frankly, he doesn't really understand what he did wrong, even though he was just involved in a minor scuffle.
Well, things got weirder.
Look.
Also, balcony. What was it with balcony?
And yeah, Balcony's with you. He's kind of shuffling in his Crocs a little bit. These are weird.
What was Jeff saying? Sorry.
Yeah, no, he kind of like puts up his cure and hoses a little bit. It's just like, yeah, I just gave him like one of these, like bam, bam. I didn't even bring any weapons to the thing. Neither did he. Everybody's around there, fight, or they're screaming or saying, just get out of here. You, what was it? It was a fashion. They're always going on about fashion in this city for some reason. I hate it. I hate it here. I want to go back to my house.
Oh, can't you do it?
No. And he kind of like
Why not?
shakes his head. A bit too obvious.
What?
I don't have a good fashion look on me. And he gestures to himself. Just forget about it. I can't leave here if I wanted to. Not until he kind of thinks. I just have to lie low till after the ball. Okay, that's all I gotta do.
All right.
Well,
Did we
what
want to go check for those spoons at the old shop?
Hang on, Sarcy.
Mm.
Did you take any spoons?
well, you asked me to guard them, and then she produces what they.
Thanks. Incredible. Yes, you have several spoons to collect from.
I do my job.
No.
Did you count those, Bellhop?
Shit. No, I didn't. Look, it's fine. It's fine. That's still evidence.
And then
So
Zebra kind of like looks over to you, right? He's yet to say his name or anything, but he does like kind of like look over. look, you got some crazy things going on. How about this? I just make sure nobody else goes into that bar, huh? Keep that.
Alright.
He kind of like does this like clown to clown communication thing with Bellhop, like he understands that she's on some kind of case. I'll make sure none of that evidence gets tampered with.
Alright, and just put some goblins right there to guard it, I guess.
Oh no, these goblins, they not going in the city. And he kind of like shakes his head. No, I don't even know why they came out from wherever they did. Realistically speaking, I don't even know how these goblins pushed out the corduroy boys. There was some big scuffle. I don't really know. I don't really care. I just know that I'm not harassed anymore. And as far as as long as these, gobos, as long as they don't go too far into the city, that cleric right down the street over there, he ain't giving me any sort of problems or any sort of tickets.
Cleric?
Yeah. Cleric of the Sun Queen, right down the way. And he gestures to that like big temple that you guys kind of see right over here.
We saw that on the way in.
Yep.
Is that what I think it is, out of character?
Yep.
Nah, never mind.
Do you think he might have seen anything?
He
Rob.
always brags that he sees everything here, but he doesn't really. And he kind of like shakes his head a little bit. I got a better eye than this guy, I swear. But he's kind of thinks a little. He puts his hoof up to his forehead a little bit. He's not really the sheriff, but he's kind of the sheriff. To catch my drift. And then when he does that, he gestures up like alongside of the wall, where you see that there is numerous tickets, all made out to some of this flat Earth, like failure to show up to like court, pretty much like the effective court of this guy. There's like the vandalism reports. There's numerous harassment reports, stalking. Like, I swear, I don't know how this dame has so much money, but she just has it. I don't know if she got it from her family. I don't know if she's, she just pays me. Gives it a little bit of a shrug.
Seems a little shady, if you ask me.
I don't question it. He gives a little bit of a puff on his cigar there. Puff, puff.
Well, it's not my place to question.
And then he kind of like looks down at your Crocs a little bit. Well, be sure to give the Gobos back the Crocs. They won't ask for them, but if you just take them without their permissions to do so, they get really huffy. So make sure you
Don't
give
worry.
them back.
I'm gonna be ditching these as soon as we go outside.
Alright, good choice. Between you and me, they won't like you if you wear those around town and to begin with. That's... Are you from out of town?
Yes, but I could understand why.
Yeah, several things you should be aware of. Never wear any kind of bell-bottoms, never wear any kind of Crocs or corduroys in the city right now.
Is there a reason past them being unfashionable?
Well, and he kind of like thinks a little bit. I mean, that's kind of the reason. A little bit ridiculous if you ask me, but these gangs around, they've kind of formed a whole gang around these different fashion choices. They're not looked on too fondly. You got the bell-bottom bangers down there. He gestures like down like south, and you got the corduroy boys somewhere. Like I said, I don't know where they ran them off to, but they went somewhere. And then you got the Croc Gobos or whatever they want to call themselves. I don't know, but they're not really let's just say this: you don't want to be unfavorable in the eyes of the Crystal Dragon here, right? You know Koh-i-Noor? Probably heard of her.
Yes, we've heard of her.
Yeah, she does not take kindly to fashions and things that she don't like. These guys, they continue to wear them. I don't know why. I don't care. Not my cup of tea. If I have to change a little bit of my fashion to make sure that there's not a dragon breathing down my neck, so be it. I've heard of the things that dragon can do. And he kind of like looks almost like a little seriously at you guys. Hell, the years back, some guy, he came in, he traded a bunch of fake gems, turned them to crystal, right there in the castle.
Jesus.
Terrible.
I think I need to buy a new shirt. I don't need this dragon trying to kill me for being ugly.
Kind of like looks down. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or just, go shirtless. Being naked
You know what?
is just as much of a fashion choice around here.
Girl that. You don't tell me to go shirtless.
Look, broad, I'll ask you anything. I'm just giving you information.
What the hell do you think you are, huh?
He puffs on his cigar. Noir Blanc.
Darcy, here.
That's
take
pretty good.
This. Just get my uniform. You can wear it while I wear this trench coat in the meantime.
Nah, I'm okay.
Wear it.
No, I'm not wearing anything that you wear, you unfashionable bitch.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Is this another Sarcy fight hour?
I'm trying to
Cersei's
start a
all ripping ready with-
rivalry with.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Zeeb set her off, and now she's biting any hand that's near her.
Hold me back! Hold me back!
I'm trying to help you out, not to get turned into a crystal.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're fashioning her up another white shirt, she certainly looks a little bit better than normal. Or if you're just like, using your disguise kit to just cut off some of the trailing ends, right? Just rolling them up or something, right? Yeah, sewing them up.
Probably a shirt on the disguise kit.
Here, I have a fake beer too.
Hey, you hand Sarcy the I love X City tourist shirt or something.
Oh.
I'm wearing my fine clothing, Sarcy, but I do have a normal set of clothing and winter clothing.
You find
if you'd like either set.
You have I'd like to imagine you have a Weldstone shirt that just says "I love big digs."
I love big horns.
That one looks really good. It even has a funny little joke on it. Jokes are always in fashion.
You look like a tourist, dame, but they won't crucify you on it for it. At least not unless the dragon says so. Kind of gives a little bit of a shrug. Crystal Ball's coming up. Who knows what fashions they're gonna make volatile this year.
What, there are new fashions added to the blacklist or something?
Well, you see, here's the thing. And he kind of rolls his eyes. Every single year they hold this big opulent ball, right? Big crystal ball, there's lights everywhere, right over there. And he gestures literally almost just a little bit north to them, where you guys see this big circular domish building, big in crystal, just before the actual castle itself, right? This big square wall of just palace, pretty much. Hold this big event there. Big wigs go down, and I mean big wigs. Some people with wigs, they're massive. And he gestures with his hose, how massive these guys' wigs apparently get. Thing about them is, if you're going to the ball, you're making a statement. You're making a statement to this dragon saying, hey, I want this to be allowed in this city. These are the things that I like. Normally, the dragon, they let people express freely, mostly. Sometimes the paparazzi catches a couple hints of something. Usually, like last year's ball came out and said, somebody showed up to the crystal ball, right? Has some corduroys on. Honest to God, to me, looked like a perfectly nice chap. But the paparazzis here, the camera people, all of them, they caught word. Something the dragon said. Dragon said, I'm not sure about those. I'm not sure about all those corduroys. I don't really like them. They're kind of a bad look. That's all she needed to say. Whole thing became taboo all the way through the city. Every single person not letting anybody with corduroys into their bars. It's serious.
And so this event creates the countercultures of the gangs in the town?
Oh yeah, some people, they don't want to move on from these things. Bell-bottom bangers, they've been doing this for 3 years. 3 years ago, they didn't really outlaw it. It's not really illegal, but they made it more taboo to wear things like bell-bottoms. You want to walk into a tavern with bell-bottoms? Good luck. That's what this dragon does. She has pull on that kind of thing. Anybody who's going to that ball, whoever it may be, they're gonna kind of set the trends, and sometimes they also set what the negatives are. If that dragon don't like, well, if she don't like any particular fashion, that's probably the next gang that's gonna show up next year.
Oh, thanks for putting so much pressure on us.
Oh, you're going?
Yeah.
Why'd you let that slip?
Okay. Well, didn't mean to put pressure on you. Probably should show up in either and he kind of like looks just between like where your trench coat kind of comes together. Probably should show up in that bellmare. I think it's bellmare, right? That kind of get up that you got, or the trench coat or something. Like I said, it all looks good to me. I'm not the most fashion forward person, but the best light to be in, this dragon probably, I'd imagine, is in no light at all. You show up, plain Jane, so long as you don't get her attention. Obviously, what she doesn't know, what she doesn't focus on, probably isn't gonna matter. But if you're brave, like I know some people are, they'll make an impression. You'll go right up to her. You say, "Hey, look at me." I'll show up to that. They do some big fashion show every single year down a runway. You know that he kind of snaps his fingers. He moves up toward like a map of the city where you guys see this like big. It's almost like just like a water pillar going from the castle down to like this circular area between a garden. Every year, she puts up some kind of floor here. People walk all the way down. Paparazzi left and right. They're lining up on the sidewalks to these things. They're taking photos. If you want to make an impression of the dragon, you'll be walking on that runway right there. But she doesn't make anybody do it. She wants to see who's brave enough to put their reputations on the line.
So you go in and you're either the new trend or a new gang member.
Well, more or less. I'm not sure how critical she is at that thing. Like I said, I've never been there. I've never been there myself. But I wouldn't.
It just seems like Koh-i-Noor is creating her own crime in this city.
It's not a crime. She's been in this city longer than anybody remembers. She actually founded it. Very common knowledge. She says it to everybody.
She certainly sounds like quite the character. Thanks for the tips. We will keep that in mind.
Gives you like a little bit of a little hoof, half hoof salute. Absolutely, Kieran. And that's when he kind of like pulls up his newspaper. You might want to go give those gobos their Crocs back. I could hear them complaining outside. The flickers in here. Oh no. They're yeah, you might want to go help your friend. They're forcing Crocs on her right now.
Oh god.
That can end well. I mean, Electra definitely exits quickly.
Now, with that, we've hit our 3-hour mark as you rush out to go help Ophi. So I'm going to go ahead and stop session here.
That was pretty good.
Ah.
I liked it. It had a
Yeah.
bit of everything. It had a lot of RP, a little bit of combat.
I'm going to go
Investigating.
ahead. Yep.
Go column A, column B, column C. Try strike it all off. Learn some fucked up shit.
All right.
It's really fucked